You're listening to Radio Multiverse.
Presenting Spirit of the Century. Follow the amazing adventures of the Centurions, men and women born the first day of the first year of a century and gifted with extraordinary abilities far beyond those of the common man. Witness their adventurous lives filled with danger and excitement as they travel the globe, making extraordinary discoveries and thwarting evil along the way. Starring Dowager Horst as Dr. Stolz, Spuffnum Gamble as Ferdinand Fausten, and Charles G. Palmer III as El Fuego de la Justicia in Spirit of the Century. And today the Centurions will be starring in Santa Claus versus the Red Baron.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Radio Multiverse RPG. And today we should have been running our Christmas special, but unfortunately some of the regulars were not able to make it, so I was forced to postpone the special, and instead I quickly whipped up a mini special, so to speak, of a game we haven't played in a very long time, Spirit of the Century.
Yay!
And joining us for this game, we got the two favorites from the original game, Dawa and Spuffnum.
OG in the house.
Ferdinand Fausten drinks, therefore he is.
Exactly. And they are now joined also by Chaz. Welcome, Chaz.
Hola, senor.
Alright, and since it's been a very long time since we've played this game, or maybe the people at home have never even heard of this game, so I think you'll need to tell them which characters you will be playing. Who would like to start?
Shall I? Since I am the oldest around here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. I shall be playing Dr. Stolz, a brilliant Prussian noble who is a known designer of doomsday devices, who believes that science can solve everything, and should science fail to solve it, you can always zap it with his lightning gun. Did I mention that he is slightly insane?
And somehow he's a good guy.
Yes, that puzzles a lot of people.
Yep.
And I play as Ferdinand Fausten, the drunken, spectacular philosopher. Apparently is my high concept, without the drunken, but still.
Please explain for us how you are a philosopher.
Well, he confounds his enemies with his drunken philosophy, and also he knows some Wing Chun Kung Fu. Yep.
And his mentor, Friedrich Nietzsche, also taught him some boxing. And philosophy, of course.
Boxing philosophy.
Yep. Yes, he was taught by the Ubermensch.
With a rocking moustache.
Yes, indeed. That frightened his enemies wherever he went. Oh no, I recognize that moustache anywhere! It's the Ubermensch! Run!
Fritz, are we the bad guys?
Yes, you are.
Alright, thank you, Spuffnum. And last but not least, Chaz will be playing a brand new Centurion. Please tell us about him, Chaz.
Yes, I'll be playing El Fuego de la Justicia, and I'd like to apologize ahead of time to anybody who can speak Spanish properly, as I do not know how to.
Preparation!
I don't speak Spanish.
Please tell us about El Fuego.
El Fuego is a man of justice. A mask that looks like a... Huh?
No, carry on.
Wears a mask of the phoenix.
Nice.
a man who stands up to justice, then if wherever may needs help. And who has awesome biceps and tattoos.
Ooh, tattoos. Alright. And he's a luchador before there were luchadors. You might say he's the first.
Original luchador, eh?
Yep. Alright. Excellent. So, what do you say we get started with today's Christmassy game?
I think that will be a beneficial proposition.
Go save Christmas.
Alright then. Unfortunately, a little bit breaking the Spirit of the Century tradition, I do not have an epic introduction today.
You can put it in post.
My apologies! Forgiveness, please!
I mean, you can put it in post and the people at home can hear it.
Maybe.
You have dishonored this channel. You must commit origami.
Origami. But I don't know how! Will Lego do?
I thought it was Sabuku.
Go commit Lego.
Go commit Lego. My feet! All the Lego bricks are stuck in my feet. Alright, people.
It's going to be one of those days.
Enough silliness, it's time for hilarity, I mean action. Alright, we're gonna open with an exciting scene. Well, maybe. This game is largely improvised, so bear with me here. So, we have an opening scene. It is the night before Christmas, the 21st of December of 1926. And we go to Mexico, where El Fuego de la Justicia is doing things. Please, Chaz, tell us what he is engaged in on Christmas night.
Currently, he's currently dragging a wagon over with a wagon full of food over to families in need.
Wow, what a hero! Take notes here, the rest of you.
Ah, that's cute.
And is he wearing his mask and whatnot?
He's wearing a mask, and he's wearing a mask, and he's wearing a mask, shorts. Right now.
Yeah, please give us a full description as he's lugging all that food around.
He's about 6 foot tall, 5 feet tall. Large, tan man, as you expect for a person of Mexican descent. His mask is a bright orange and yellow with a shape of a phoenix, a picture of a phoenix on the front of it. There's a large tattoo on his chest of a phoenix itself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm noticing a theme here.
Really? What do you think the theme is?
Oh, maybe he's the spirit of orange.
Right. So, anyway, as you're doing your act of heroism, suddenly you hear a voice in your head. El Fuego de Justicia, can you hear me, El Fuego? Please respond.
Who is this?
I'd like to also point out you are not used to hearing voices.
Oh.
I think that would be a good thing to address first.
Like he said that. Well, yeah, he says that first, and like, wait, who is this? How is this happening?
Okay.
El Fuego, please calm down. I am a fellow Centurion. I am one of the Century Club's telepaths. They call me M.
Ah, Mr. M.
I hate to bother you at this time for family and festivity, but I'm afraid there is an urgent matter which we specifically need your help for. I had a vision, and in it I saw that your help specifically was key to resolving this emergency.
Si, senor. What is needed of me?
We need your help to rescue Codename Secret Santa.
Where is Codename Secret Santa? I cannot say to the straight face.
Well, certainly
Well
you have
done.
heard of the legend of Santa Claus.
Senor, I still... Of course, senor. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean legend? He's real, right?
So to speak. Well, I have no time for the entire story, but Secret Santa is the spirit of giving, and it is up to you to save him. It has been reported that he's been shot down while traveling over Germany.
Someone shot down Santa? How despicable.
Yes, indeed. At the moment, one of our top centurions is en route to pick you up right now.
Excellent.
Do you agree?
Sure. If there are
Alright.
people in need, El Fuego shall be there. For if there is not justice in the world, then I must bring justice into the world.
All right.
Nice.
And at that moment, you see like a plane passing overhead. It is like a clipper plane, if you know those types.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those
Sure.
planes that can land on water.
Gotcha.
And it like lands in a conveniently nearby lake. And it looks very advanced in design. Let's just say for your contemporary mind, it's the 1920s and it looks like a plane from the 1940s. So it looks very advanced for the age.
Okay. El Fuego will carry it full of food and throw it at the orphanage and run over the plane.
And while you are running off in the distance, you hear cheers going like, "Yay! Thank you, El Fuego. I mean, gracias, El Fuego."
De nada. Thank you, George Explorer, for that.
All right. And as soon as you get to the lake, the plane is conveniently right in front of you where you arrive, and the pilot immediately pulls open the door. Inside, you see a man with a brown leather jacket. You know, one of those typical bomber jackets, and he's wearing the white cap of a captain. And of course he's also wearing the typical flyboy white scarf. And he's smoking a cigar. And he says,
Yes.
You El Fuego?
Senor, we must hurry. El Fuego says, like, running to the plane, jumping into it, and rolling into the back of it.
I see you're a man of action. I don't need to explain anything to you. I like that. All right, strap on in, buddy. It's gonna be a rough ride. By the way, the name's Max Silver.
Max.
No, Mac.
Mac, it's an honor.
Yes,
And
he's
he-
macking.
And he jumps on into the pilot seat, and you're off. Meanwhile, we head on over to Ferdinand Fausten.
Yay!
For you, the same thing. It's Christmas Eve, the 24th of December, 1926. What is Ferdinand Fausten doing?
So, well, I suppose he might be, for example, lecturing some people on their life, like saying things like, if you push yourself to your limits, you will become more confident and grow to fill your own expectations. If you're not living on the edge of your abilities, you're not living.
Nice.
And stuff like that.
Wait, let me get this straight. He's giving a lecture on Christmas Eve?
Yup.
Who is he giving a lecture to?
He probably just got into some argument or whatever.
Some drunks.
Or maybe he's had a family meeting or something like that.
Maybe he's practicing some drunken philosophy, as Dawa kind of implied. Yeah.
All right, the people you're talking to look extremely confused at your sudden explosion of philosophy. Unwarranted explosion of philosophy, even. They just go like, okay, we will keep that in mind.
We just asked. I just want to know, do you want fries with that?
And
I just wanted you to pass the gravy.
Yeah. Well, and he, as somebody tries to walk past him, he will shout to him. At times of change, the learners are who will inherit the world, while the knowers will be beautifully prepared for a world which no longer exists.
People are carefully backing away from you. They have no idea what you're saying, but it sounds dangerous.
Perfect.
All right. And at that very moment, you are also contacted by the telepath from the Century Club, M. And he goes, Ferdinand Fausten, can you hear my voice, Ferdinand Fausten?
Oh
no.
Let's see. Do I have anything about? No, I don't have a quote for this.
You could just say yes.
Think the allegory of the cave, where people think they see their truth, but in fact just look at shadow puppets.
Oh no.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Well, he says something to on the lines of what is this? The greater the challenge, the sweeter the victory. Yeah, whatever.
I'm sorry, I seem to be picking up some of your inner thoughts. I'm trying to communicate with you, Ferdinand Fausten. Can you hear me?
He gulps some more beer and says, I drink, therefore I am.
Oh dear. Alright, I'm going to assume you are hearing me. This is M, a telepath from the Century Club. We need your help, Ferdinand Fausten. Codenamed Secret Santa has been shot down while traveling over Germany.
Germany. You need help when you don't know everything. You need lots of help when you think you know everything.
We do indeed need help.
I am on the case. Germany's.
This sounds like a Monty Python skit.
That's good.
You know, that's probably what this is. What he is, yes.
And he kind of stumbles a bit on his feet and says, you know, M, I love you, man. No, you don't understand. I love you, man.
Yes, I think you may be a little bit drunk. Don't worry. One of one of our centurions will come pick you up in a moment. You won't need to go there on your own. Just stay where you are. All right. And where exactly is Ferdinand Fausten, by the way?
I don't know, somewhere on the streets being drunk and whatnot. I don't know, where would a drunk person be?
All right. And you see a clipper plane traveling overhead, and it lands on a conveniently nearby private airport, small private airport.
Yeah, well, Ferdinand Fausten will. Yeah, he will notice that and say something meaningful about freedom to a passerby. My conception of freedom, the value of a thing sometimes does not lie in that which one attains it by, but in what one pays for it, what it costs us.
Okay, M in your mind shouts, "Get to the plane!"
He's kind of stumbling towards the plane.
All right, and once you get there,
the
door will be pulled open, and indeed it is again Mac Silver, and he said, "Whoa there, buddy! You don't look so hot. Are you okay?"
I'm not as think as you drunk I am.
Oh.
He says while staggering a whole lot.
I like him.
Holy mackerel! Are you really gonna? Can we really do this mission with this guy being drunk? Oh, he's like Mac Silver looks up for a moment. Oh, he's drunk all the time. All right, I'll hop in, I guess. The name's Mac. Strap on in.
He steps on in, at least tries. Actually, he probably falls off one time before manages to climb on in. Yeah.
Get that guy into the plane. I don't have time for this. He starts starting up the plane again.
We are tomorrow's past.
See, senor, Alfredo will grab Ferdinand and pick him up and put him in a seat. And strapping him for himself. Strap him in.
And the plane lifts off. Which may very well upset Ferdinand Fausten's stomach. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we'll get all that alcohol out of his system yet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. By the way, I would have normally already awarded you several fate points, but you are already at maximum capacity. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright. And last but not least, we head on over to Dr. Stolz, who is doing things. Tell us about that.
Dr. Stolz is yes. You see him just hanging out of a car window with going, "Faster, Fritz, faster! He is getting away!" and shooting his lightning gun at somebody who's chasing. A bestial growl tears through the night. You got him!
Ja, mein Herr.
That is good! Faster, faster! He must not get away! Don't remember the plan! And
Ja, mein Herr.
Yeah.
I mean, jawohl, mein Herr.
So yes, lightning tears through the night sky, honking and the rearing of the roaring of monster of the car and the monster, and a little further on, we just catch the thing in a dead alleyway. It is silhouetted in the headlights, and I step out. The Sturmschlag shots prepared and go now. Listen very carefully. I will only say this once. Unhand the children. Give me the children. and you may live another Christmas. He says to Krampus, who is holding a bag of children, going,
And Krampus goes, they've been very naughty.
Perhaps. Perhaps they have been, perhaps they haven't. It is not up to you. It is the job of their parents to correct them. Do you not agree, Herr Krampus?
I am the Krampus. I've been around for centuries. There's no one who knows more about parenting than the Krampus.
If that is so, have you considered teaching the parents how to be better parents?
So you're telling me I should put the parents in a bag and not the children?
I am saying that it would be much more efficient for you if you taught the parents how to parent better. Why don't we go to the parents of the little children and talk to them?
And
you can give them advice.
And in the middle of you trying to convince the Krampus that his ways are wrong, you suddenly get contacted by M, the telepath from the Century Club. Dr. Soren Stolz, please come in. This is M, telepath from the Century Club. Can you hear me, Dr. Stolz?
Do we know him?
I don't know. Do you have a contact skill or something like that?
I think I do not.
You have anything else that could maybe
be
yes,
I have contacting. Yes, on average.
Average?
Yes.
Give me a quick roll.
Let's not roll the fate tokens.
Nope.
Average +2 is great, I think.
In that case, yes, you have heard of M. Well, you know that the Century Club has a few telepaths, but M is the one that apparently has the most telepathic range, shall we say. He's usually utilized whenever people need to be contacted really quickly, when there's no time to waste.
Guten Tag, M. I'm in the middle of hostage negotiations.
And the Krampus notices you are distracted and uses that moment to make his escape.
And I press the trigger, and a lightning bolt shoots out. I am not a fool, Herr Krampus.
I'm sorry to disturb you during this moment, but we are in need of your help. I have foreseen that your aid will be crucial in the rescue of Codename Secret Santa.
So, I will be ready. Give me 5 minutes.
He has been last spotted traveling over, hold on, this is a German name, Trechtingshausen. And he appears to have been shot down.
Well, we will go rescue him. Now, Herr Krampus. No, do not move. I have my eye on you. And I am smart enough to...
Our best pilot has been... And he just interrupts you again. Our best pilot has been sent to your location, and you should be there within moments.
I am not that distracted. We will continue this conversation right now.
And then suddenly because this was a very, very broad road, suddenly a clipper plane lands right on the Krampus.
When negotiations fail, I'll just zap it, and I raise my gun at the Krampus and try to subdue him and rescue the children that way.
No, the plane landed on Krampus.
Boom.
What about the children that were next? What about the children that he was holding?
So yeah.
Luckily, he dropped the bag with children first. They were saved, but only barely.
Fritz, rescue the children.
Jawohl, mein Herr.
And bring them back to the parents. And find a good book on parenting for them.
Jawohl.
Elfrega sticks his head at the plane.
Okay.
What did we run over?
Back like sticks out his head out and up like one of the windows at the cockpit and go like, oh crap, not again.
It is quite all right. We were just busy negotiating. However, now the children are rescued. I am content.
Oh,
Before you stands a classic German gentleman with a very let's see, he's got an athletic build. He's wearing a standard German suit, so basically a three-piece brown costume. Let's see, with of course a tie. He's has got a long trench coat, and inside there are lots of pockets with all kinds of tools and gizmos and whatnot.
wasn't it a black? I seem to remember a black leather trench coat. Is that correct?
Yes, a black leather trench coat. Okay. And in his hands is a large caliber cannon, which can only be described as a lightning gun.
Yep. All right. And Mac like shouts, well, all in a day's work, I guess. Well, hop on in, buddy. We got no time to lose. Santa's waiting for us.
Ja, jawohl. And the German enters the plane and sits next in between the wrestler and the Ferdinand. Ferdinand, it is good to see you again, mein Freund.
Yeah, it's been
Wie
a few
geht's?
months.
And he answers, "You're the best. I love you. What's your name again?"
I look to the wrestler and say, "Greetings, I am Dr. Stolz of Prussia."
You don't know each other, by the way.
Nope. So I'm
Senor.
introducing myself.
Fuego de la Justicia. Quite nice to meet you, senor. And he puts his hands out to shake.
I'll grab that. It is a pleasure to meet you too, Mr. Justicia.
I do think that El Fuego is the most colorfully dressed centurion that Stolz probably has ever met.
Yes, indeed. So we have this
Yes.
up.
Dressed, of course.
We have a drunk German philosopher, an uptight, very classy and well-dressed Prussian, and a half-naked Mexican.
Oh, and we forgot to
Yeah,
mention what
look up,
the drunk looks like.
Look down. Look up. Look down. Ach so.
I don't know if I have really much of a description on his looks.
Yes.
Well, you've just been drinking and philosophizing, so...
I seem to remember brown hair and spectacles.
Yes, he was a spectacular fighter. Yes.
Oh, well, could be.
You could just,
remember.
dress like most people in that age dress. Usually three-piece suit, although in your case you're a fist fighter, so you might not wear a jacket.
Yeah.
Yes. What color is your suit?
Well, it's maybe quite dark, I suppose. I mean, it's not that colorful or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I seem to also recall that he, for a centurion, looks pretty average in face.
Okay.
If I remember that correctly.
Sure.
Because I remember
I
that
do
Stuffman
have-
once drew a picture of him.
Yeah, I do have a picture of him indeed. He has a tall forehead, apparently.
There you go.
Yes.
Because he has a big brain.
Yes.
And he's trying to destroy it by drinking a lot. Alright, and you're off! The plane flies into the air. And you
Good.
hear You hear Max Silver going? Well, finally, the entire gang's together. Don't suppose M called you all at the best time too? I was just in the moment of a really nice shindig. I was talking up this dame and a real looker too. And then of course them calls me up just when I was starting to win her over. Ain't that just the way?
Senor.
Well, I suppose we are all strapped into our seats, but Ferdinand Fausten kind of makes the motion of patting. Was it M? Or?
No, Max.
No, Max Silver.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Max.
M is the telepath, and you've never met M in person.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he kind of makes the patting motion, kind of drunkenly, of course, in the direction of Mac, and says, "Time ripens all things. No man is born wise."
Yes, senor.
Yeah, I'm sure about that. By the way, it's not an extremely large plane, but it's not really small either. You think it could maybe fit like a dozen people, maybe the passenger area?
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a big plane. No, sort of. Okay, sure. We have room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We could. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, what are we getting into? I heard something about Secret Center being shut down.
Senor, all we know is Senor, all I know so far is that Santa Claus has been shut down.
Yeah, apparently Secret Santa is, he's been exactly shut down. I worked once with the guy before. He's pretty nice. He's an okay sort. He's like real bleeding heart too. You know, he's like always doing for stuff for like poor kids and what have you. He's a really nice guy.
Ah, that is very nice of him.
Oh, cool! I actually found a nice picture of the type of ship you're on. It's apparently a China Clipper before its time. That's the ship you're in.
That looks big.
Yeah, and she's called Lucy.
Ah. Okay. Yep. Lucy, I'm home.
Yeah, that's what Max says to his boat, to his plane when he gets back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sure. No.
So yeah, I'm not really too savvy on the details either. The thing about these telepaths is that using their powers over really long range really takes a lot of strength out of them, so they can only deliver really short messages.
So, yeah.
But don't worry, I've received the coordinates and I know where we're going. Don't worry, you're in really good hands. I'm the best there is at what I do. Not boasting, just a fact.
Which I hope is flying along with boasting.
And he you notice him turning his head and he's slowly tapping his nose.
Well, Ferdinand wants to interject. Pride is a personal commitment. It is an attitude which separates excellence from mediocrity.
Does this guy never shut up?
I have no idea, senor. No idea.
It is that ingredient which inspires us not to get ahead of others.
My friend is a very talkative drunk. Do ignore him when he is rambling.
Yeah, so he rambles a bit on the background, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Some people have background radio. We have a background drunk philosopher.
Background philosophy. All right.
Interesting.
Nice. Also, I forgot to mention that most of you seem to have forgotten it was Christmas Eve. The only person who was doing anything remotely Christmassy was El Fuego.
See, senor, I was helping the kids.
Krampus?
That's true. But I think I thought Ferdinand was gonna be doing something with his family, since I seem to recall him being like thinking family was really important.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's not important.
Oh.
In any case, you are coming up on your location, which Mac tells you about. When suddenly there's suddenly like you fly into a storm cloud that apparently like appeared out of nowhere, and Mac immediately goes like, "Whoa!" You hear all sorts of alarms blaring, and he's like frantically like switching levers and things like that. Where the hell did that come from?
That's
Guy?
Nine. The storms do not appear by magic. You can see them coming from miles away.
That's what I'm saying. The skies were clear, suddenly this cloud appeared out of nowhere.
This is unusual.
Yeah, so hold on. Do you guys hear that? And from a distance, you think you hear machine gun fire and the roaring of airplane engines.
Over the airplane engines that we have.
Well, they are very loud, but let's say you especially hear machine gun fire.
Senor, is that machine gun fire?
Those are twin stutter shoots. What was it? Yeah, Karl Franz machine guns.
Senor.
Once you turn the war, Max shouts.
Yes, the very ones that our glorious fatherland has used in the war.
Whose side on your own? Oh, whoa! Have to evasive maneuvers, and the ship like goes.
We do a parachute, right? We do a parachute, right, Mac?
I hope it's not gonna come to that, buddy. But we can use some cover fire. My Lucy has a turret at the bottom. If somebody could man it, I'd be awfully appreciative.
I have experience in shooting. So
And then suddenly things start happening. It seems like when you're suddenly traveling through a cloud, it's as if the cloud suddenly travels inside of the plane too.
what?
And
What
the
is
cloud
this? Then?
starts coalescing into humanoid figures. Wearing translucent uniforms, helmets, and carrying rifles. And they're angrily shouting at you in German and leveling their weapons.
Cover me! I am going for the cannons.
Sure. And Fuego goes to tackle the man.
All right.
Unbuckles himself and tackles the man.
Yes, and we are indeed in the middle of combat all of a sudden. And your tackle goes straight through the man. It seems to be some sort of a ghost.
Oh. I know I'm going to be rolling. Mystery.
And the ghost immediately turns around, levels its gun at you, and fires.
Oh, hell.
I just realized something.
Yes?
Shooting a lightning gun inside of a ship is not a good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's a terrible idea.
No. We'll figure that out later.
I rolled really terribly, though, but please give me an athletics roll to try to evade.
Okay. Okay, so my athletics is great, so how much do I add to that?
4 dice, 4 fate dice.
Master acrobatics, so do I acrobatics would add another to my athletics when it defends, so
Does it say you can add to, if it says you can add it to defensive roll, then you can do so.
I'm adding a total of 5. I got a total of 6 then.
Yeah, that's way too many. Tower, please remind me, if you succeed with style at the defense, can you place like something on the enemy? Is that like a boost or something?
Yes, is a boost. Next turn you have a +2 to hit or defend.
Okay, you have a boost on the enemy. The enemy, fortunately, spectacularly failed on its roll, and it just outright misses you, and instead hits one of the port windows, and an awful draft suddenly comes blowing out of it.
Too cold.
Even though they're ghosts, their bullets seem to be quite real.
That's a problem.
And at the moment, there seems to be 6 of them. You can treat them as a mob.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who would like to go first?
They're
yelling at all the everybody who understands German, who's obviously the Germans,
And the
understand that they're yelling at you to stand down, to get down on the ground, and to surrender.
So, we are... we don't have anything that we could... that could make us look like we are also Germans, right?
You have a voice.
Not really, but yeah, you could tell them that you... Yeah, exactly.
I suppose. Ferdinand Fausten is going to, I suppose, unstrap his seatbelt and then struggle toward the cockpit and say, is there a transmitter here?
Spuffum, I'd like to point out that the soldiers are right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So soldiers.
Yes. They are in the passenger booth, shall we say.
They are spectral soldiers.
Spectral soldiers.
They are right in front of you. Yes, they're ghosts.
Okay. Well, in that case, he's going to say, "Hold there, comrade. We fought together in the war." Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And let's see. Does he have anything else he wants to say? And then, for some good measure, he gives some more philosophy. He who cannot forgive others destroys his bridge over which he himself must pass. Yeah, that sounds
All right,
like
what are you trying to do? Confuse them or convince them you're on the same side?
We'll just see how it goes. Let's just say he's drunk.
No. You need to state your purpose so I know what you're rolling for. Do you want to confuse them or convince that you're on the same side?
Well, confusing is always a nice one, I suppose.
All right then. In that case, you can use your academics to launch a mental attack on them.
Okay, so I roll all my dice and then I add... What do I add? Academics. My academics is superb.
And for the people at home, Ferdinand Fausten has a stunt called Confounding Philosophy, which allows him to use his academic skill to hurt people.
1 minus, so... Is superb 5 or what?
5, yes.
So 4 and then confounding philosophy. Yeah.
No, wait, superb.
Yeah, he has it as +5. It's his highest skill.
Okay, average is +1 then.
Yep.
Huh.
Okay. What is your total?
4, I think.
A 4. Let's see here. Unfortunately, wait, hold on. Hold on for a second. Hold the phone. That's a -1. There is a mob. Well, I guess it doesn't really. Do they get group bonuses will saves, will rolls, whatever?
I don't think so.
I know they get like group bonuses to like attack and stuff, but
Also, but not to defense, I think.
okay. In
No.
that case, that's not a very good roll. Yeah, I also kind of doubt it.
Yeah, now that I think of it, we need to double check on the rules. Just pick something and we'll figure it out later. Okay.
Makes sense.
Atomic Horror, you said?
Yeah, but it's basically the same in the normal Fate rules too. I think so. But yeah, I think I am gonna give them the group bonuses though. So
Yeah.
that's a total of 5, meaning you failed. So they're kind of all shouting over each other, which and because of that, they don't really understand what you're saying. But they did hear you are German.
Mm-hmm.
So that at least got their attention.
All right. Do I still hear the machine guns outside?
Yep. And
In that case,
and the plane is rocking and things like that, and you often need to like grab to hold on to something as Mac is making maneuvers.
in that case, I'm trying to sneak away out of this combat.
All right. There's a lot of soldiers around, but they do seem to be a little confused and distracted. So give me a stealth roll. And there are
That
a lot
is
of
what
chairs to hide behind.
Yep, and that is what I'm counting on.
Mm-hmm.
Go. So yes, I am dodging from chair to chair, and I actually can't see my dice right now.
Mhm.
That's a neutral, which means that I have a +1 in total.
That's actually enough to beat them. I got a neutral.
Whew. Okay. There, so with a few close calls, I managed to get into the cabin, the
What is
next
that?
cabin. Just close the door quietly. Just stand there very still behind the door. Oh, it's nothing.
It's
And
actually,
walk-
you find a cleverly hidden hatch,
Mhm.
and you open it up, and there is a ladder heading downwards where the gunnery pod is.
Good. And then I'm using my lightning rifle to barricade the door behind me.
All right.
That's it?
Excellent. Yep, that's your turn.
Yes. Next turn I'll get to the gunnery.
All right. And what about El Fuego?
Look at the spectral soldiers, and now but then proceeds to try to uppercut one of them.
All right.
Remember, it does. My thing does fire damage, so
you activate the power of your mask?
in essence, that's probably going to be needed to
All right,
them
describe
because
what
magic fire-
happens as you tap into the powers of your mysterious mask.
Ooh.
You see his hands light up in a burst of flame in bright red flame in his hands now.
All right.
Do you need to make a pose to invoke the flames of the phoenix?
I don't know, just one of my stunts, so I have no idea.
I mean, seems fitting.
In any case, so yeah, you may attack them.
Instead of going to flaming uppercut one of them.
The uppercut's a good choice.
Okay. Oh, that's delightful.
In one of my old Mutes and Masterminds game, there was like a boxing character who, every time I said he uppercutted, for some reason I always rolled a critical.
Oh yes, I remember that.
That
Rocco
was really
the Clown.
weird.
Rocco the Clown
Yeah.
had this superpower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a clown.
Got a 4 in total.
Oh wow, that is pretty impressive. And you are attacking the entire mob, so I'm gonna give it a roll.
2 extra stress.
And remember, there are 6 of them, so they get a pretty impressive bonus on their roll. Alright, how much did you get?
4 in total.
4 in total. That is unfortunately not enough. Your punch seems to pass straight through them, and now I am starting to wonder if I am doing this correctly. Because I seem to remember that they get a +1 for each of them there is.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, so I am doing it correctly. Okay.
I just don't remember if it's only on attack or also on defense.
I think it's on defense. Guys, let me
think too, yeah.
Let me quickly check. This won't really take very long. I know where it is in the book.
Good. My book is upstairs, so yeah.
Well, I am upstairs, luckily.
Mm-hmm.
Are you inside his house?
No.
Yes. I am looking at him from behind the curtains.
I don't have any curtains. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
And whose house is it? This is.
Alright, crap, I am not as good as at finding it as I thought. Yeah, this is the wrong chapter. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Mobs. Get roll for the entire mob. +1 for each NPC in the mob after the first. After the first. So I need to add 5, not 6.
A difference for me?
That's still not enough though. Wait, hold on.
Curtis.
Yeah, what was your total?
A 4 in total.
Yeah, that's not enough. Sorry.
Oh, this is not gonna be easy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, mobs can be very. Now that I think of it, yeah, it's quite a bit. You just yeah, the first hit is the hardest, so we say.
Yep. Maybe use teamwork or spend fate points. Fate points refresh really easily if you're doing it right, and you have 5 of them. Alright, but now it's time for them to counter-attack. They're gonna ignore the nice German fellow and instead shoot on the foreigner.
Okay, when you say foreigner, that makes them sound racist.
Well, maybe they are.
Well, they're Germans.
Oh yeah,
Oi! Oi!
But this is before the Nazis.
Yeah, but they're still very patriotic. And you're obviously a foreign invader. You're in luck though. I rolled 2 minuses, which is not the best roll. So that's gonna be a 4 in total you need to defend against. Because they fire at you with ghostly bullets.
I got a 5. Take that.
A 5?
Yeah. Is that 5? Yeah, 5.
Okay. Then you actually dodge those nasty old bullets. And from the cockpit, you hear him shouting to keep it down. He's trying to concentrate.
Senor, that's not good when I'm dealing with people, with special beings with guns, senor. That's not the most easiest thing to do.
Alright, it's the next turn now. Meow. You heard some bullets against the hull.
Yeah.
That's delightful. Okay.
Okay,
everybody is thrown to the wall to the right. Smack!
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you don't wear a seatbelt.
There is some faint German cursing in the background. And
well, I mean faint. I think the Germans in front of me are cursing as well.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make this an a sort of environmental hazard. Also, the plane now has the rocky steading aspect.
Okay.
So did the German ghosts get land on the side too, like us, or?
No, they're more or less floating. But they pass through the hull of the plane for a moment before they come back.
Oh, that's
you can use that.
Yeah, and but everybody who is not strapped down, I'm gonna need some sort of a skill roll not to get hurt by the incoming wall.
I have athletics. I'm going to use that.
I thought you were strapped down. Aren't you in the gunnery pod?
Oh yes, I'm not sure if I am in the gunnery pod. I'll be strapped down there.
Yeah, you're sitting in the turret chair, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll use athletics to not get hurt.
Okay.
And-
I don't think your stunt is gonna apply on the fence though, or am I mistaken?
It said, okay, Master Acrobat says +1 overcome and defend with athletics.
Ah, okay, then I am mistaken. You do indeed get the +1.
Okay, I got 8 and got a 6.
That is more than enough. Oh wait, last turn you got a boost against the
Yes.
Who got a boost against the enemy?
El Fuego. And I
Fuego
suggest
did. So technically you should have hurt them.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah. So there's now one less ghost. Retroactively.
Retroactively he died.
Yes. He mysteriously
Right
caught
again.
flame and disappeared when the ghosts passed through the hull. One of them did not return. And
He was
you
sent
did
to hell.
learn then that your flames can hurt the ghosts. Yeah.
Bonuses.
I did say something about unstrapping my seatbelt, but that was because of a misunderstanding. But I
What?
suppose he might have.
Yeah, you did say that you unstrapped, right?
Yes, I did. But then you said we had those ghosts.
So you technically are still in your seat?
I suppose he might have done that anyway.
Okay,
so
I am a
let's
merciful
just-
GM. Okay, then you're fine, I guess.
Oh, well. Whatever.
Until they decide that they want to hit you, and then you have a problem.
Yeah, then you're a secret.
I could just roll, I mean.
No, it's fine. Anyway, who would like to go next?
El Fuego. Go on.
Fuego will.
Okay.
He knows he will, since he knows he can hurt them. Go over.
Yeah, and there's now one less of them. There's only 5 now.
Okay. He will now go over them and try to clothesline them.
Alright.
Okay. We're all fighting. Okay, what should that be? That would be a 2. I'm going to use a fate point to reroll.
What was your result? What did you roll?
I
Let's
got
give me
a
the
2 in
dice
total.
results. How much?
Total.
What? Sorry, you keep fading out. How much?
Total.
Again, I just hear total.
2. 2.
2.
Okay, 2. Right.
Was that your die result too? I'm
Die
not
result
asking
was
for the.
big.
I'm not asking for the total. I'm asking for the die result.
It's -2.
Ah, that's quite bad. Yeah, maybe re-roll
Ouch.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe re-roll that.
Rerolling that.
Okay. Which aspect are you gonna invoke?
Going to evoke. I'm going to evoke freestyle wrestler since I'm doing a close line on them.
Okay, that makes sense. And I'm gonna roll for them to defend. All neutral.
Just like Easy War.
I got a 5 in total now.
Nice.
That is exactly the same. So that I also rolled a 5. That means you get a boost on them next turn.
Mhm.
They quickly evade your clothesline, but it was barely, and they're slightly unbalanced now.
You can also give this to somebody else. If I
Exactly.
remember correctly. So it can actually be teamwork.
Oh, you know what? At this very moment, Douwe, you
Yes.
see a ghostly biplane passing by, firing at Lucy, the clipper plane.
Mhm.
If she takes a few more hits, she might start going down.
In that case, I'm going to fire off a few warning shots right at the plane itself.
Right.
I pull the machine guns towards him, aim in front of it, and go.
All right. Are you gonna use shooting to place an aspect on them?
Yes, my shooting aspect. This bird has teeth.
All right.
Okay, and my shooting is great. 1, 2, 3, 4, +2 for placing aspect on it.
Mm-hmm. The odds are in your favor.
That would be a 6 on creating that aspect.
A 6 versus a 1. I think that was success with
style.
So,
Which means
you have an aspect with 2 free invokes.
nice. As the biplane just suddenly realizes, oh shit, I'm being shot at, and makes evasive maneuvers.
All right. Yep. And
I,
just because you rolled so well, I'm gonna say this aspect is on all of them.
In that case, I am going to put the radio on in a few moments and say, Mac, can you read me?
No, but I can hear you loud and clear.
Good. I've found a gunnery. I'm putting some holes in the biplanes.
Good, because they're putting holes in us too. Get those planes out of the air. Lucy can't take much more.
Dr. Stolz is on it. Just like in the war.
Oh, bro. Whose side were you on anyway?
The right side for the German Empire.
Oh, man, we're so screwed. Last time I was in this close quarter with this many Germans, we did not part on very good terms.
I was never in close quarters with Germans before, senor.
All right. So, yeah, I think we still have Ferdinand Fausten still needs to make a turn.
So, do I have one of those ghosts near me?
Well, it's not really that big of a plane. There's 5 of them, so yes.
Yeah, well, anyway, he's going to say to the closest one, "Mine good brother, I have some good spirits with me. Take a swig," and he opens up a bottle and sprays some spirits on the spirit.
You need to use your fate points to up your attack roll, whatever.
Do you want my boost?
Yes.
Yeah, take my boost.
I was gonna say he already gets a +2 from me.
Okay, well.
And do more.
What are you actually gonna do, though? This doesn't sound like confounding philosophy.
It sounds like exorcism.
Yeah, exorcism.
Or you could use rapport on them to try to make them friendly.
Well,
Not sure if you have rapport.
let's see. Do I have? I have empathy, but not really rapport.
Huh.
That exorcism kind of thing was kind of what I had in mind, but I just
Yeah, but
I don't know if it would
Wait
work.
a second, guys!
Yes.
Both of them, it's been a while, but you have the well-read stunt. Please read for us what well-read does.
You can spend a fate point to use academics in place of any other skill for one roll or exchange, provided you can justify having read about the action you are attempting.
You can exercise.
Yeah, technically
Exorcise.
you can turn academics into mysteries.
Yes. Yes, you can.
If
Well,
you can tell us how you read about that.
An exorcism?
Yeah, well, he maybe has been reading up on some pretty strange stuff as well as so
Why
just
China?
to expand his own point of view on how the world works and whatnot to better his philosophy. Yes,
Maybe while you were in China?
sure. Yeah.
Since purifying spirits with alcohol, I don't know, that might be an Asian thing. I'm not sure.
It is, yes.
Okay, well,
Interesting.
There you
here,
go.
take a fate point.
Excellent. And Ferdinand Fausten, after all, did study Kung Fu in China.
Yep.
All right.
Wow. Memories.
So
Oh,
3
wow.
pluses and my academics is 5.
Nice.
I think that's a 12 in total. Wow! Okay, describe for me what happens when you spray them with alcohol, because you wipe the floor with all. Wait, no, hold on. I still need to roll, but I don't think I can beat that. Let's see here. Okay, that's still that is a 6 against your 12. Like I said, you wipe the floor with all of them. So describe for me what exactly happens when you spray them with alcohol.
Yeah, he's very nice. He offers some alcohol to the spirit, but of course he's kind of drunk and just sprays them with it. Kind of pours some alcohol on them, and then they kind of just scream and vanish, yeah.
Alright,
What are
apparently
you
these
drinking?
ghosts could not hold their liquor.
Yep.
Or they were grossed out that you might have spat the alcohol on them, I don't know. The important thing is they are gone. El Fuego, what do you think about this unconventional exorcism?
If I could watch this and look confused by this, like, Senor, I didn't know you could do. Senor, I didn't know you were expert on this.
And Ferdinand is going to answer. Let's see here.
Oh dear.
Nobody won an award for standing on the sidelines.
Nice.
Alright, take another
Yeah.
fate point.
Of course. You're full of many. You're full of much knowledge, Senor. Full of much knowledge.
Wow, El Fuego is clearly in awe and respect for Ferdinand Fausten. Alright, Dawa.
Yes.
You got 2 more rounds to save the ship.
Right. Let's get cracking. So, I'm getting a bit of used to the gunnery couple, from firing a few testing shots, getting the feel for the weapon. I basically wait for one of them to get and to carefully go into a bit more of attack position, then turn my gunneries around and shoot him, try to run him full of holes.
Ooh, and we get like a short close-up of one of the pilots of the planes. And the planes, by the way, look like they're full of holes. They're pieces of their wings and their propellers are missing, but still somehow they are in the air and flying them. You see like this typical pilot, like wearing this leather jacket and like a scarf over his mouth and a
goggles and the hat,
the typical leather hat, except that they are blue and transparent, showing that they are ghosts, while the wreckage that they are flying are physical.
Oh, that is interesting. But that is something for later. First the shooting, then the shooting of questions.
They are indeed firing a lot of shots at Lucy, luckily not you directly.
That can change. Anyway. Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And you hear Mac going, "Oh crap, there goes our fuel tank!"
I hit, let's see. I have a 5. I'm going to invoke this bird as thief. That gives me a 7 to hit.
Wow, a 7.
Yes.
I again rolled a neutral. So, you succeed with style, you take out several of them, and you get a boost on them next turn.
Oh.
So basically, just like, and you hear in German screaming, "Die, Schweinhunde, die!" Yes. This is the Flugzeug of Dr. Stolz, and you shall not shoot it down.
In other words, you shall not pass.
Yes, exactly. Gandalf with a machine gun.
Yes, and for
Senor,
everybody
what's going
wondering
on
why
down
he's
there?
doing so well, the biplanes are not a mob.
Oh, that's really nice.
Okay.
Alright.
That's really nice.
So how many are there still left?
There are still a few left. You don't really know exactly because of this damn thunderstorm you seem to be stuck in. Really limits your the visibility. But you think you are on a winning streak. Unfortunately, there are a few more gaining on Lucy, and they look like they're about to fire some deadly shots on Lucy's tail.
Bank left, hard, now!
And Fuego is again thrown against the side of the plane.
Yeah. Yes. I'm going to probably give my boost up for a evasive maneuver for Lucy.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
And you may attack.
Oh, cool. And I go, whoa! Just a little bit more! Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da!
Alright.
Ooh, neutral. I'll use the last invocation for a 6.
Okay, cool. 6 in total?
Yes.
Excellent. Let's see here. I always roll neutral against you for some reason. So yeah, you take out a few last stragglers. Mac makes this very impressive barrel roll, and which completely throws off the ghostly biplanes. And you, meanwhile, while he pulls off this maneuver, you shoot them full of holes.
Yes.
And you see an angry ghost shaking its fist at you while his plane goes down.
I salute him and start singing the Prussian anthem.
And it was indeed a Prussian biplane because you saw the black iron cross on its wings.
Well, Dr. Stolz is a little bit, conflicted for this. He goes, "Ach, nein, these are my countrymen. Why are they attacking us?"
Well, your plane doesn't look very German.
That is true. I do not like this one bit, Mr. Mac and Mr. Silver.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, buddy, but better strap in because I'm gonna have to set her down for a rough landing. That goes for everybody.
Alfredo carrying strap back in.
All right.
Indeed. I'm going to... Right, I strap in a little bit tighter to the gunnery and pray that my gun doesn't get damaged.
And the...
I think Ferdinand should maybe roll how well he straps on while being drunk.
Straps on!
All right, give me a physique roll. No, wait, athletics. Athletics.
So
those are a lot of
minus
minuses.
1, so 2, I think.
2 in total?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, let's say that Ferdinand flies to the back of the plane and slams his head. Taking 1 stress.
Oh no, a stress.
Oh no.
And he yells, "You unprintable son of a censored!"
Son of a censored. Stop them, you're on a roll. Unfortunately, I cannot give you an extra fate point. All right. So the plane rapidly starts descending, and people watching what's going on outside can see a river and some hills coming closer very quickly. Luckily, Max seems to be angling towards the river, not the hills.
Good, he doesn't want to kill us.
Yeah, yet.
All right. Hold on! And you see him pulling up his stick. And then, just at the nick of time, he manages to turn the plane, angle it correctly, and it splashes onto the water and starts slowly to come to a stop. He's like, whoa! Okay, good job, everybody. We seem to be completely out of fuel, but we're safe.
That is the main point. And of course I'm getting out of my suit, my harness, straps, and get back to the group.
I think from that last maneuver, Ferdinand might not have been able to really not feel too sick. So, yeah, the plane might be a bit messy now.
Yeah, I know.
And suddenly, Ferdinand Fausten starts to levitate. Ooh! And hear the crane grunting and cursing in German. Was ist dann los mit dem Hatch?
Oh, he's landed on the hatch. Okay,
Yes, exactly.
And then Mac gets into the passenger chair and he says "Okay, good job, everybody." Son of a, what did you do to my chairs? Who the hell threw up all over the place? Come on.
Senor, I think we all know who did it.
Isn't it bad? You Germans. Isn't it bad enough that my plane's full of holes? You gotta start throwing up all over the place? Jeez.
Fuego go up to him, put his hand in his choice, and say, "Senor, don't worry. Nix, your plane shall soar once more."
Indeed. And I shall, when we have a bit of time, I shall truly give your bird some teeth. Some lightning
Do you
cannons.
need help, senor?
Yes.
Yeah, somebody just needs to pull Ferdinand off of the hatch to the gunnery pod.
Yes.
Something
is blocking the hatch.
Fuego opened to unblock the hatch and open it.
Unblock the hatch.
You just pick up the box and move it.
No, there's a drunk philosopher on top of it.
Yep.
Run the thing. Okay, I'll pick up the philosopher, put him down, and open the hatch.
Put him down.
This one had pick up.
You will no longer suffer my living. Fuff. Danke schön. Yeah. Well, of course, and the Prussian adjusts his tie, make sure the suit is nice, and goes, "Mein Gottes, what has happened here?"
Someone threw up.
Well, cleaning up later. Anyway, if you guys can help me get to the shore, you can get on with your mission.
Natürlich.
We can
So,
do
yeah,
that.
you're kind of in the middle of the river, and you need to make it all over to the shore, of course. And in the distance, you notice a tall hill where an ominous castle looms and casts its shadow on the river.
Do we have a rope?
Huh?
Of course you have a rope. It seems to be snowing lightly, and it seems oddly enough be a mostly clear sky.
So strange. Okay, grab the rope.
Yes.
Who here is good at throwing a rope? Making knots.
Fuego raised his hand up.
Good. Give him the rope. Tie one end to one of the bars inside of the airplane. Yes. Very simple. catch something on the shore, we pull the flugzeug to shore. Easy.
Okay, so I'll throw the rope. Throw the rope. Okay, dun.
Don't worry, guys.
Okay,
It's just a descriptive scene. You don't need to roll anything.
Okay,
I'm assuming you're all competent enough to get the ship to shore.
so I can throw the rope pretty well.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're
And
really good at
Ferdinand-
throwing things.
And before we go off, Ferdinand is going to make double sure that he's got all the alcohol from the plane with him.
Wait, where'd you get all?
Hey, that's my personal that's my personal stash of scotch. You better put that down right now, buddy, or we're gonna have a few words.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
Give me good. Then where's the alcohol name? Tequila? Tequila?
Why do you keep saying tequila?
You want some?
Okay, well, I suppose at even Ferdinand might come to his senses a little bit, and
Yeah, because you noticed Mac like reaching into into his leather jacket.
Oh my god, that's alcohol?
yeah.
Of course.
Okay, put the alcohol back. It's not worth your life.
It is indeed a commodity of the greatest importance to every single one of us. Yes, you can have your bottles.
He like rumbles at you and like removes his hand from his the pocket of his coat.
Yeah.
Right. Now,
So you
while
guys
that is going on, the Prussian noble is looking at the weather, going, how peculiar.
Yes.
I wonder, and I will try to use science and reason to figure out what the sources of this unnatural weather.
It's the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the middle of the night. It's evening. Let's say around 10 o'clock or so.
Then it's dark outside. Yes.
Yeah. And well, it's in middle of winter, so yes.
Yeah.
It seems to be snowing lightly. There's like a thin coat of snow on the ground, and it seems that there are little to no clouds, which is odd since it's snowing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, give me a science roll. This should be interesting.
Yes, I shall science it. I will taste the snow. I will put up a finger to feel the current of the air. I have a -1 on my roll, so I have a great score on science. A 4.
+4. All right. According to your scientific knowledge, there should be more clouds out right now, according to the amount of snow that's falling out of the air. Your scientific knowledge tells you that this is a load of bullshit. This should not be possible.
Okay, can I try rolling mysteries to figure out what's going on?
Sure.
Okay. I got 2.
2 in total? Okay, your mysteries tells you that there's something strange going on. No, I'm joking. I can at least add something more, that there's something supernatural going on.
Okay, thank you.
There seems to be magic at work here.
I think we're dealing with something.
There's only one reasonable explanation for this. And we will find it in the castle. Exactly.
Out of nowhere, a single lightning bolt and thunderclap appeared. And then the weather was back to being snowy.
Yes, it was. We must go kill Dracula and save Christmas.
Sorry, Chaswick. I couldn't hear a word of what you're saying because of insane laughter.
Which happened?
Yes, we must go kill Dracula, Senor, and save Christmas.
No, this is not Romania. This is Germany, and you are at Castle Rheinstein, which is a real existing castle. Here, have a picture.
Okay, thank you for the picture.
And it's right next to the Rhine River, which is where your plane is set down.
Ah, yes.
Well,
that
we're going to
castle.
kill someone.
Trechtingshausen. I wonder what will happen if I Google that.
You'll find
murder?
the existing location.
True. Ooh, there's a
That you have a picture of right now?
there's a train tracks in front of it. Neat.
Oh.
Those
type
are
in the
not
train
there right now in the 20s.
Mm.
And the castle in the 20s looks a lot more dilapidated.
Mhm.
And abandoned, and spooky.
Mhm.
Especially
medieval.
in the dead of night.
So
So
we are going. Yes.
you're currently on the shore of the Rhine. The hill with the castle on it is right in front of you. And you're all got out of the plane, and Mac is like standing there looking at the He says like, well, I should be able to fix this up, but I'm gonna need some supplies. I'm gonna see if the local townsfolk can help me out. It's unfortunate that it's Christmas Eve, but it's the spirit of it's the season of goodwill or what have you.
'Tis the season,
Yeah.
senor.
Yeah.
My German's a little rusty though. Can you folks maybe give me a few pointers or things I should say to maybe get them to give me some fuel and things like that?
Natürlich.
Alright, speak Spanish only. And English.
I speak German. Und I will
Ferdinand is
teach you.
going to open his mouth at least. I don't think he's going to want to listen to what he's got to say, but
He just
Yeah.
points at Ferdinand saying, I don't think the townsfolk are gonna understand your philosophical mumbo jumbo, buddy. And he looks at Dr. Stolz expectingly.
Ah, yes. Ja. Guten Abend. Ich suche fuel. Ik weet even niet wat. I don't remember what the German word for it is.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm just going to. Kunnen Sie mir helpen, bitte? Basically that.
And
Please,
that Mac
help.
gets out a little pocket book and a pencil, and he starts taking some quick notes. He says okay, right, that should help me out. And if that doesn't work, I always got the universal language of money. And he pulls out his wallet.
Sehr gut, Herr Silver.
All right, I'll make certain the plane's back up and running once you guys are done with your mission, because I would love to join you, but I know how these things go, and usually you need a really quick getaway ready.
Ja, that is something that we need. Und,
Yeah.
yes. These are and I repeat a few words, like, lightning flush capacitator, and,
Yeah, all other things that he's not gonna find.
yeah, exactly.
All right. So yeah, he takes notes and he says that he's gonna make certain the Lucy is gonna be back up and running once you guys are done, and he departs.
Okay. And so do we.
All right, cool.
To the castle. Count
Ga, 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 ga.
Exactly.
Lightning
and also,
strike.
the closer you get to the castle, the more wind and snow starts coming out of the air.
Aha! Ich hat es gewissen.
we are closing
You
in.
dress in there.
We are closing in on the time that I was supposed to kind of go to start going to sleep,
yes.
by the way.
Right.
Curses.
Curses.
Yeah.
Okay. We arrive at the castle.
Yes.
Castle of Evil.
All right. Really quick. You are in front of the double oaken doors, which are pulled open with a very loud creaking noise, and you find yourself inside of Castle Rheinstein. And right, you are there in what used to be the grand lobby, but is now just a very large empty space full of cold grey stone. And the darkness does not consolidate you. I mean, console you? What does
Console you.
consolidate mean? Console you.
Putting together.
Yeah, console you.
Console you. Right. I pull out the Sturmschlagschuss and use its ambient lightning to light the way.
Alright.
I have my hands going fire and light the way with that, but okay.
That's good too. Better two swords than one sword, right?
This reminds me of a scene. Almost reminds me of a scene from Venture Brothers, where Dr. Orpheus is like showing off his magic. He like makes flames appear, and then you got Dr. Venture like pulling out matches and like lighting a match.
Raising an eyebrow.
And so, as Ferdinand sees you doing that, he drunkenly starts making a Molotov cocktail.
Oh no!
Out of what? Oh wait, never mind.
Alright, guys, since we're low on time,
Yes.
I'm gonna do a little short montage of you guys wandering around the castle. And you're like going like, wait, we've been this way, and these stairs didn't used to be here. What's going on? We're going around in circles.
Huh.
Right. And while wandering through the halls, you hear in the distance, echoing through
A
the
lot
halls.
of philosophizing. Yeah.
Yeah, besides a lot of philosophizing, you hear strange arcane chanting echoing through the halls.
That is where we are headed then. Onwards for the glory of the world. Christmas. Yeah, Christmas.
And
Can you tell that I've had a different upbringing?
Yes.
yes. And while you guys are traveling around, suddenly you notice that you're by yourself.
Oh,
Wo sind,
delightful.
wo sind Sie, Mr. Justicia? Ferdinand, wo sind Sie?
Complete silence. And I'm gonna do Spoofnum's scene first because he needs to
Yes.
leave soon. Spoofnum, you also find yourself by yourself all of a sudden.
Yeah. And does he have any kind of a good quote for this? No, I don't.
Let's
I
say
don't
he
see
doesn't
any.
to save time.
Okay, fine.
So, Spoofnum, you suddenly hear crying down the hallway. It sounds like a young boy crying.
Okay, well, he's going to, I suppose, well, he's drunk enough not to care about his comrades all that much. He forgets about them suddenly and just goes help the one in need. Yeah.
Right. And crouched in a corner, you find a little boy sitting there on his knees, crying his eyes out, and he seems to be dragged. He seems to be dragged. What the hell? He seems to be dressed in dilapidated rags, and he is translucent, hinting that he may very well be a ghost. He's very distressed.
And he's going to yeah, well, maybe give some comforting words such as warriors spend a lot of time shoveling smoke, and
What language are you speaking in at first?
it's just something I had. on my list.
Okay. Spofnum, what language are you saying your proverb in?
Well, I suppose German, maybe.
Okay. And the boy like slowly looks up at you, drying his eyes, and he says, "Please, sir, I'm so hungry. I've eaten nothing in days."
And Ferdinand is going to look through his belongings, and I suppose he doesn't see anything but booze, but thinks maybe better of just presenting that. And he says, let's see here, what does he say? No, maybe not that.
Yeah, not everything you say has to be philosophy.
Okay, fine. We are in a castle. Where are your parents? Sure.
I came here looking for food. My family is very poor, sir. I didn't know where else to look. I thought this was a castle. Maybe there's some treasure here, but I haven't found anything, and I'm lost here. My family was counting on me, and I've let them down.
And then he's... let's see here. I think we may be able to find your parents at least.
Okay, no, that's enough. I can work with that. And he says, "Oh, thank you, sir," and he looks at you a little more inquisitively, and he says, "Wait, are you not Ferdinand Fausten, a great hero?"
Yes, I am indeed the Ferdinand Fausten you
we are
speak
saved. You can help us. Our entire village is very poor. We need help, or we're not gonna make it through the winter. And I need you to make a will roll.
Trying to steal your soul.
Yes.
Let's see here. 1 minus 2. Let's see. Where's my wheel? It's only fair, so 1.
Oof.
And you have no soul anymore.
1. Are you happy with that?
Maybe not, I suppose.
Maybe not.
It's up to you.
Or
the fact that I'm
maybe
asking
he
for a will roll should tell you something.
maybe he just fails to the roll and then goes out to help his whole family and whatnot.
Oh, well, I do guess you have to leave. Well, in that case, you take 6 mental stress.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
Yeah.
There goes
So
his
you have to
soul.
leave, right, Spuffnum?
Well, this would be the appointed time about, yeah.
Okay.
Because you suddenly become convinced to devote your life to helping your country and helping out the poor. Because, Germany in the 20s, not so great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, indeed.
Well, that's not the worst thing to make you do, though.
Mhm. True.
So yeah, Ferdinand wanders off and wasn't seen for the rest of the adventure.
He
He
got
goes
one
off
fish.
to help the nearby villagers.
Well, that's interesting.
That should help with the procurement of repair materials for Lucy.
And no.
Who knows? No, he doesn't care about that. He only cares about helping the poor villagers of his country.
I'm sure one of the Centurions can break the
Break it.
curse.
Break
I think curse
Yeah,
in
break the
quotation
enchantment.
marks.
The most evil enchantment in history. Oh no, he wants to help the poor. How hideous.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow, these-
basically.
But it is distracting him from his mission.
Nefarious.
how dare you? How dare you, little orphan child?
How dare you? How dare you help orphan children? They must starve in the cold. Be miserable.
No,
and just
It's
suffer.
ghost of orphan child.
Even better, it's already dead.
All right.
It's pretty selfless from having a person go help others.
Yeah. So, Spuffdom,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us. It was
Yes.
lovely. You were hilarious, and we're sad to see you go. But I guess your studies come first.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a blast of philosophy.
What happened?
Thank you. Well, see you next time then.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, cool. Now, moving on to the next scene, where we see a very confused, Dr. Stolz, who's trying to find a reasonable scientific explanation for what is going on.
And comes to the conclusion about sliding walls, soundproof walls that can move. Yes, a simple, disorientation, a bit of hypnomysticism, that sort of things. Yes.
And while you're trying to rationalize everything, from a distance, down echoing through the halls, you suddenly start hearing glorious music. It sounds almost like music that makes you want to march. It's music that speaks to your patriotic spirit.
Ach so. Okay, sure.
And they're also echoing down the hall. You hear the marching of boots.
Okay. Well, knowing myself, I'm going to sneak closer, find a good hidey hole, and let the marching boots just pass by. Let's see, unseen.
That's at least what you tried, but they're suddenly there, marching straight through you. Because they're ghosts.
Okay, so there's a bit.
Ghosts dressed in very well-kept, modern-looking military uniforms.
The gun goes up and ghosts, and they're not reacting to me.
Yeah, and they just literally march through you. And suddenly, in the middle of all these marching soldiers, you see another figure in a bright military uniform. It's also a spectral apparition, and it looks like he has a skin, but the skin is translucent, causing you to only see his skull-like visage.
Okay, glow skull, check.
Yes. And
Okay.
he says, meinen Kamerad, I have been... I'm doing the voice right. I have been looking for you.
Ach so.
The great Dr. Stolz.
Stolz.
Stolz. That's not the ghost said. No, the great Dr. Stolz. That's what he said. And the ghost is talking to you in German, by the way.
Ach so. Of course. Then, of course, I talk back in German. Guten Abend. Guten Abend. Wie sind Sie? Who are you?
Mein Name is not important. But I am in awe of you, sir. I have seen your great actions during the war, and they were formidable indeed. I indeed served during the war, but my position was not as prestigious as yours.
That's all right. We've all done our part in the war. None of us is greater or lesser than the other. we battled together.
Yeah, that is true. But unfortunately, our country has fallen, and we've been robbed by those foreign vultures.
Yeah, the Treaty of Versailles. I spit on the politicians who forced that down.
They are criminals trying to ruin our once great country, mein Freund.
Yeah. Das ist genau es. You know, my
Even though
American
you are
friends.
a great man, Dr. Stolz, you are wasting your time helping these foreign dogs. You should go back to Prussia and make it great again.
Russia is still great. Even through these trials and tribulations, as our people starve, their fury and hatred are being directed towards the French and the British.
That is right, mein Herr, and with your marvelous weapons, we could save them all. Make a will roll.
Weapons? Nein, we do not need weapons.
No, will roll.
Yes.
You're all about weapons. Shut up.
Okay. Let's see. Do I want to add something to that? I am going to spend one fate chip to invoke my brilliancy and note that he just wants to use me for his own gain.
Wait, which aspect is that?
Brilliant Prussian noble.
Ah, right. Okay.
That gives me a +1, and that gives me a great will of 4.
4? Yeah, that's enough to see through his trickery.
Good. I go, Ach, Herr, do not take me for a fool. I see the game that you are playing. The music, the soldiers, my appealing to my status. You want a weapon of mass destruction, and I do not give these to anyone. I do not know you, therefore I shall not aid you.
The translucent skin sneers at you. He's like you are forsaking your you are forsaking your country, Dr. Stolz. How could you? I thought you were a patriot.
I am. I do not know you, Herr. Who are you? What are your plans? If you tell me that, then I will help you. Or not.
Even without your help, I will make Germany strong again. I will unite them. We will see each other again, mein Herr. And he turns around and vanishes.
That's fascinating. Perhaps I should learn a bit more about this mystic stuff. Science rules supreme. Who am I kidding?
All right. And meanwhile, El Fuego is also wandering through the halls.
First, where are you? Hello.
Hello. Oh.
Nice echo.
Oh.
Doctor.
And suddenly you hear echoing through the halls a simple call going, Heil!
Heil?
And suddenly, with a flash of dramatic light, a figure appears before you, dressed in the clothes of a medieval German aristocrat, carrying a sharpened sword, and he appears to have forgotten to bring his head.
Senor, I believe you're
He points at you with his sword and he says, "You are trespassing On my ground! Leave at once.
Oh, I see, senor. I do apologize. Though we were looking for
I am
something.
the Lord of Castle Reinstein! This is my property! You German, you foreign scum!
Not very polite. I'm Mexicano, sir.
Okay. Are you going to try to convince this headless ghost that you are that this is all a big mistake?
Yes.
Even though he's leveling his sword at you.
Well, he said he owns the house, so it's better be polite first, at least.
All right.
Um,
Give me a rapport roll then.
2.
2 in total? Alright, let's see what happens.
The world explodes.
Wow, 4 minuses!
The world explodes.
He puts away his sword and he says, very well, leave my castle and never return.
Sir, let me ask a question first. Have you seen another person come through here, or some others? They came here with a group.
Yeah! The monstrosity! He passed through here. He is also a trespasser on my ground. He has the body of a man, but the face of a monster. And he's bringing all sorts of trespassers here.
Hey, you see Fuego do
Nice.
a mighty stance and bang his chest. Senor, I have killed many monsters in my day. If you would like, I can go take care of them for you.
Ah, I see.
Nice.
You are a man of noble spirit who recognizes his better. Very well. You have my permission to stop this monster. Go to the topmost floor in the west tower. That is where you will find him and his sacrilegious experiments. Oh no, wait, his sacrilegious God damn it, no, not experiments. Rites. Yes, rites. Performing his sacrilegious rites.
I shall make sure to take care of him. Then I shall leave your castle post haste afterwards.
Very good. And may God watch over you. And he vanishes.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, that went delightfully.
Yeah.
I didn't have to make a will save or anything.
This normally should have been a fight. But you convinced the ghost of Baron Dietrich von Hohenfels that you're on his side.
Nice.
Oh, Fuego's a man of justice. He's not going to attack some guy when he says, like, hey, this is my home. Like, oh, I'm going to beat you up. And like, no, this is guy's home. There's people like this.
Von Hohenfels was known as a robber baron, though. He's a pretty bad guy, but yeah.
Oh, well, not like Fuego knows the history of Germany, so...
That's true. Yes, I actually looked up some of the history of this castle.
I've noticed, yeah.
And I don't think you guys have figured out the theme yet, but I'll tell you later.
We find the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future?
Ah, you have figured it out!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Awesome. That was a guess.
Yeah!
Oh, he was the past. That was the past.
Oh, mine was the future because
Exactly.
Nazism.
Yeah.
And the present was because the famine of the current German Empire. Yeah.
Yes, you did indeed face the ghost of Germany's past, present, and future.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I was going to say like he was dealing with Nazis, but I didn't want to say it outright.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 20s. Technically, Nazis don't exist yet.
True. Not yet.
The funny thing about Nazis is that in the Book of Spirit of the Century, it says like, Nazis are a classic bad guy for pulp heroes to fight, but you can't use them. But if you really want something close, you can always use the KKK.
Oh, or fascists or nationalists.
Yeah, but real fascism isn't around yet then.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah.
But you've got the KKK if you really want to punch some, racists.
Yeah, but either way, got directions to where to go.
Yep. All right, moving on with the actual game.
Yes.
Suddenly, you guys meet up with each other. You were just like walking through the hall, and suddenly you come at a crossroads, and there he is.
Senor, I found you once again.
Ah, Herr Justiero. It is good to see you again.
Senor, I got directions of where to go. From the nice gentleman who owned the castle.
The nice
Very good. Very, very good. Tell me, was he alive?
No, senor, he was a ghost. And missing his head.
Oh, so. I have met an Herr who was a ghost with a skull that was visible underneath its skin. Very bright.
Ah, the castle must be haunted then. Though they could be involving the man we came to deal with. He was doing satanic rituals in the tower.
So, satanic. Religion is not very... Religion is dead. Let us make sure that the Satanists are dead too. Yeah?
Senor, we must stop it before it goes too far.
Yeah.
But where is Ferdinand Fausten?
Have you seen mein Freund Ferdinand Fausten?
I have not. Have you?
If I had seen him, I would have not asked.
See.
Yeah.
He may have... The spirits may have gone. Meanwhile, he's over there. Meanwhile, he's at the village giving money to the poor.
Indeed.
Giving booze to the poor.
Ferdinand is a strong man. He can take care of himself. We must press on and save something. Yeah. Something. To the top of the tower we go, forthwith.
All right. Dramatic music starts playing. We see our heroes traveling up many stairs of the castle's tower. The cold Arctic wind tries to impede them, but they press on. Eventually, they make it onto the top floor and push open the door, and they are revealed that they are now standing outside on the very top of the highest tower. And there, amidst the abnormal weather, there is a silvery sphere.
A spear?
Sphere.
A sphere.
A ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually metallic in color. I like. It was a little bit exaggerating, saying it's silver.
Fair enough. Okay.
So. Is there anything else that we see, like, satanic minions doing satanic rituals,
No,
Santa
it's
Claus tied up?
quiet. But yeah, you just see the sphere like standing there, a little while ahead. You're not close enough to exactly examine it just yet, and especially not with this blizzard going on.
I sense a trap here. This looks important. However, no guards. I do not trust it.
And the monster the spirit told me about either.
Wait, you said monster? What kind of monster?
He had the head of a different creature, right? What do you definitely have what description was?
The way the ghost of the Baron described him, he said that he had the body of a man, but the head of a monster.
He had Senor, he had the body of a man, but the head of a ferocious monster.
Probably strong, very strong.
Senor, he could be like the Minotaur.
And he was conducting blasphemous rites.
Hmm.
Do you have academics?
Yes, I have fair academics.
Oh, do you want to see if this description rings a bell?
Sure.
The Minotaur?
Ooh, a +1, +1, 2, 3, 1, 2, sorry. It's a 3 in total, a good score.
That's actually exactly what you needed. This
Cool.
description sounds like the nefarious Professor Kraken.
Kraken?
Wait. I remember. The Professor Kraken. That is his name.
Yes.
Who was
Years
he?
ago, Professor Douglas McCracken was a respected professor of history teaching at the University of Edinburgh. But then he started delving into forbidden secrets and uncovering forbidden rites. Through his everlasting thirst for knowledge, he delved into knowledge he should not have, and was cursed, turning him into Professor Kraken. And then we see like this dramatic scene of this man conducting a ritual, and you see him like twisting in agony, and then he suddenly turns around, and you notice that he now has the head of an octopus.
Rawr.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Douglas
Okay.
McCracken is now Professor Kraken.
Okay. No clues about what he wants, or something like that.
He has an everlasting thirst for forbidden knowledge. And he's been known to delve do all kinds of arcane experiments, which he really should not.
A Milkberry is doing.
Technically not evil, but he does all sorts of things which cause disasters and create/summon monsters.
Like, ghost by planes and accidentally shoot down Santa,
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
this sounds exactly up Professor
Yeah.
Kraken's alley.
By God, I think I've gotten it. And Professor Kraken is always looking for knowledge, experimenting without care for safety. And sometimes bad things happen because of this. I propose that Professor Kraken has tried to summon the dead to get their knowledge, and in causing so, restarted World War I here, which then proceeded to shoot down Secret Santa.
But where is Secret Santa?
More importantly, we must stop his quest for knowledge, so that Secret Santa can be saved, or we will be fighting ghosts for all eternity.
See, Senor, we don't want a World War II. I mean, another World War.
Ach, that is true. We do not want a sequel. Dum dum dum.
I thought you were gonna say that's never gonna happen.
Oh no! No! You can tell that as he speaks about Second World War, the eyes of Dr. Stolz go left and right. Go.
I thought you were against the ideas of the ghost of Germany's future.
I am, yes, but still,
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yes. How are you gonna carry on?
Well, he is not. Since he is merely a scholar, I can understand why he has not put guards on this project. We should approach cautiously. Yeah. So, I'll go. You go straight into it. I will cover your back.
Approaching it seems to be a sphere made out of iron metal, There seems to be a large opening in the front, and also an opening above it, and it's covered with all sorts of arcane sigils.
Can I try rolling mysteries to figure out what this thing could be doing?
Do you get close to it to examine it?
Close to examine it.
Okay. Suddenly, out of nowhere, an image appears. A somewhat translucent image, but unlike the ghost you face, this one is in glorious Technicolor.
I can imagine the Technicolor logo just stamped on it.
Yes.
Technicolor.
You see the body of a man, a very dapperly dressed man. Clearly, this is a gentleman wearing a three-piece black suit, but his head looks like that of a grayish octopus with cold black eyes.
Professor Kraken, I presume.
And he seems to ignore your comment and say, Centurions, I should have known you come to meddle in my affairs.
Oh, he's Scottish.
Well, yeah, it's Professor McCracken.
Kraken, I missed that part. He was up.
I just said he was a professor at the University of Edinburgh.
University of Edinburgh, yeah.
Edinburgh is.
Edinburgh. It's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, exactly.
Carry on, please.
I have to admit that my experiment to communicate with the spirits of the departed military men was a failure. It was indeed me who summoned the specters of these dead men.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on.
Yeah.
But I made somewhat of an error when I summoned the ghost of Manfred von Richthofen, a.k.a. the Red Baron.
Red Baron?
Who's the Red Baron?
He's a famous German ace, a fighter pilot.
And he continues to speak. And you're almost getting the feeling this isn't him talking to you directly. Unfortunately, I lost control of the Spectre when it witnessed the passing of a flying sleigh. Fueled by his competitive spirit to will ever be the best pilot, the Red Baron took to the skies and attacked the sleigh. Luckily, I was able to regain the control of von Richthofen, and I imprisoned the pilot of this flying contraption. I have to admit that, oddly enough, that this man took a striking resemblance to Father Christmas. But that can't be true.
It can be true.
Just a children's fairy tale. But in any case...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. While I was occupying myself with trying to provide distractions for you centurions, I lost sight of von Richthofen. During this time, the ghost, for some reason I do not comprehend, allowed the pilot not only to escape, but to repair his ship.
Dat is wat dat Manfred von Richthofen would do. Yeah.
I realized then it would be unwise for me to face you centurions, so I made my escape. Now it is for you to finish what I have started. I will tell you that von Richthofen's spirit is tied to his plane. If you destroy it, he will most likely return to the grave. Good luck, centurions. I pray we may never meet again. We may never meet in person, as I will not tolerate you meddling in my affairs a second time. And then his ghostly Technicolor image slowly vanishes.
Senora, so we must defeat the Red Baron?
And almost on cue, you hear like machine gun fire up in the air.
I look up in the air.
I grab the metal spear and look up in the air.
Alright. And you do indeed. You then, at that very moment, up in the sky, you witness a dogfight between a red-colored triplane and a jet-propelled sleigh of some sort. The sleigh is emitting a plume of smoke, indicating it has been damaged.
Santa Claus! We must save him, senor! We must save Christmas!
Sure. Okay.
But how
Because-
will the Centurions get up in the air without a plane?
Well, I shall throw the metal ball at the plane.
Okay, this metal sphere is like the size of a small room.
Okay. I did not know it was that big.
Yeah, sorry, I should have
Okay.
specified that.
Good.
It's pretty large and you still don't know what it's for.
The range is too great for me to shoot at it directly. We will need a flugzeug. First though, let us see what we can do with this contraption here. Perhaps you can unsummon the Baron.
Alright.
That is a thing, yeah?
Like I said, it has an opening in front of it and an opening on the top. A circle.
Okay.
Circular openings.
Mm-hmm.
The sphere is made of iron and covered with all sorts of arcane sigils. What do?
I shall roll mysteries to figure out what it can do.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, does anybody actually poke their head in?
I rolled a 2 for mysteries to figure out what this thing does.
You're not exactly certain. You think it's something to communicate with the dead, but you're not really certain. This is like knowledge that goes over your head. It's like some advanced arcane knowledge going on here.
Try yelling into it.
Right? If you're... Okay, that means you are at least getting in front of the opening, and at that, when you do that, you notice that inside there's like a small pile, and the pile consists of multiple dog tags, helmets, rifles, and other belongings of soldiers.
Senor, I think I found artifacts of war.
Of course I'm going to look over the shoulder of El Fuego and go, ach so, yeah. It's a small room, right? We may be able to perhaps we can get these things out of this contraption and thus interrupt its working?
Perhaps, senor. Perhaps.
According to El Fuego, since you have the mysteries skill, that may work.
Yes.
Well, if it fails, I can always just disintegrate everything. Grin.
That's a good plan B, senor. That's a good plan B.
When in doubt, start blasting.
When science fails, zap it.
Okay, is there a way to get in there to get the stuff out?
Yeah, you can just walk in. It's big enough.
Okay, I'll walk in the room and start grabbing stuff.
Yeah, nothing happens when you do that.
Grab the stuff, come out, lay on the ground.
Yeah, that's what you did.
Nothing happened.
Huh.
You now have a bunch of old dog tags, helmets, and rifles and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
When Dr. Stolz sees them, he recognizes them as belongings of soldiers of the First World War.
Yeah, figured as much. I look up into the sky and see how Red Sleigh is doing versus Red Baron.
Still emitting a lot of smoke. It seems like the Red Baron is a much better pilot than Secret Santa.
Alright, this is not helping. We must return to Lucy and hope that she has been fixed. Come along.
If you have to run over to Lucy, Secret Santa will most likely be shot out of the air already.
In that case, we need to figure out what this castle has in the...
See if there are any other planes?
Okay, I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you some details. You notice that since you're probably like frantically looking around for something, you notice some piles, some suspicious-looking piles of snow on the ground, like something is underneath the snow.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Go get the snow off those then.
Yeah, indeed. Crouch down. Wipe.
Underneath, you find some old, dusty... Wait, you find like a bag, and inside there's like some old, dusty books, some incense, a bottle full of blood, and other very strange things. You found some arcane supplies.
Okay.
We must make a spell? Question mark.
Maybe we must purify the artifacts over there.
Really, go for the books. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try and extend the range of my Stroomslagschuss. No, I am done with all this mystic hooey. Time for real science.
Well, you have a large metal sphere and a lot of bad weather.
I can use that. So, I've got a large metal sphere, right. I will need a long rod. I need a long rod, I need my lightning gun, and I need a bit of wiring. So I'm going to take apart my lightning gun and
there are some solid iron rods amid the arcane supplies. For some reason, iron is important in Kraken's experiments.
Good. In that case, I will just spot weld them on with the lightning shots and start using my universal gadget stunt. I'm building an anti-aircraft gun.
An anti-aircraft gun.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. And Fuego is taking the supplies over to the thing and starts trying to do a traditional cleansing of the spirits. Like I try to cleanse the spirits way, like.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna stop you there, Chaz. How is that gonna help Secret Santa?
Fair enough.
We need to destroy the Red Baron's crate, and then he will be defeated and return to death.
Okay. What do you mean crate? He said his plane.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, how do I destroy
pilot
a plane?
speak.
I'll have to look in a book and see if anything that can help me figure it out.
Do you think you have time for that?
Oh,
what I can do exactly.
Okay, you're new to the system. Technically, you can use mysteries to also perform magical, rituals and things like that.
Oh, okay.
And creating aspects and the like. You have some supplies, you could maybe whip something up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like unfavorable winds for the biplane, or, intense snow, or,
I'm leaving this up to you guys. I actually did not prepare a solution for this situation. You guys have to come up with something.
Could I use it to summon something?
Theoretically, yes. This castle has a very strong connection to the spirit world.
Okay, I shall start making
circles. Very strong connection to the land of the dead. Mexico.
Okay, I'll start trying to make a summoning circle to summon
a phoenix.
Yes, I'm
While
going to use
you're
this
doing that, you're suddenly looking at the sigil you're making, then you're looking at the iron sphere, then you're looking at the sigils you're making, you're like, they're the same!
Okay, let's go over to our spirit, use that instead to summon a phoenix.
You suddenly figured this out, that the iron sphere is indeed a huge spirit summoning device, but you kind of already knew that, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't put two together myself. Okay, I'll go over there and try to summon the physical form of the phoenix. Let's see how this goes.
Alright.
Funny roll mystery?
Yes, you have to roll mysteries.
Okay, I rolled a -2, so I'm gonna re-roll that.
Alright. Which aspect
grandmother. I'm gonna use my grandmother told me stories about how to do this.
Okay, cool. Makes sense.
So your grandmother was a necromancer.
My grandmother was a lot of things. I
She was a
guess
mysterious old lady and probably a witch.
I think a spirit of century herself, but okay. Okay, I got 3 total.
That's unlikely. Then your grandma would have looked like she was in her 20s. Since
She was a witch.
Since the spirits do not age.
Okay,
they
then
do
my
die.
grandmother was a witch.
Okay.
Okay, anyways, I got 3 in total for mysteries. To summon the phoenix.
Okay. That's not quite necessary to summon the phoenix, but you did summon something else out from the land of the dead. An ancient beast that used to terrorize the skies in ancient time. Before it materializes the mighty pterodactyl. A ghostly pterodactyl.
Okay.
Was ist das denn?
Okay, run to the pterodactyl and get into his back and say, after them.
Alright.
Okay, I'm on board of this. I grab my lightning gun and I drop onto the pterodactyl as well. Let's do this.
Okay, this is a little bit of a weird way of using this skill, but for the remainder of this scene, I'm allowing you to use mysteries as if it was a flying skill.
Pile of the pterodactyl. Okay, gotcha.
Didn't you want to didn't you want to build a... Oh, no, wait, you already did that with your universal gadget. You increased the range of your rifle.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Up in the air! You see him. It is the Red Baron. Start playing the music, Ride of the Valkyrie.
Okay. Jawohl, mein Herr.
He has the... Wait, inside of the plane you see the spectral image of Manfred von Richthofen. And he's got the Secret Santa's rocket sleigh right in his sights and he's about to pull the trigger. What do you do?
Senor, a new challenger has approached.
And he says, Ich haben sie.
Und ich habe sie! And I shoot at him.
Was ist das?
Lightning arcs through the sky.
All right.
A major clap of thunder. Kakadoom.
Excellent. All right, he did not see that coming. No, wait, he did hear you. You did give him a warning. That's very gentlemanly of you.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to shoot at him.
Okay, cool.
Just to shoot. Let's see how he does. Ooh, +2. That gives me a 6.
A 6?
Mm-hmm.
That's hardly a challenge. Oh, I did not roll very well. We are tied, sir.
I'll take that boost.
All right, yeah, you got a boost on him. And he starts making evasive maneuvers, and very impressive maneuvers they are.
Is he not surprised by the pterodactyl?
Nope. He drops his plane into a steep dive, and he comes traveling upwards slowly again. He seems to have found a new opponent.
Mm-hmm. That he has.
What does El Fuego do?
Yeah, what can it do in the back of a pterodactyl? Okay, so where is the Baron compared to us currently?
You could use your flying skill to get into better shooting position, for instance.
Yeah, you could, for instance, create an aspect, yes.
Yeah. Or you can...
I'll play an aspect to give him a better firing range and try to outmaneuver the Baron.
Yes. Go on.
Rolling.
We are dogfighting the Red Baron on a pterodactyl.
Yes, it's awesome. This is Spirit of the Century. We're doing it.
The part of the thing is a luchador, so that's even funner. Okay,
exactly.
Told the pilot the pterodactyl.
Okay, guys, this is really important. I'm gonna link you all right at the Valkyries, and you need to put it on loop. Got it?
I've got Ride of the Valkyries on already, but yeah, sure.
Thank you.
But thank you.
Actually, now how to loop it?
Yeah, just right click the video and click on loop. There should be the option.
Lus.
Yep.
Got it.
All
I
right.
probably have this in my music collection as well.
Since there is no better musical theme for this fight.
Exactly.
All right. So what do you got,
So-
Chaz, for your aspect?
In total.
How much?
I don't understand the word.
Nope.
The number.
I got 3 in total.
3. Right.
3 in total. I'm gonna say, oh yeah, I need the Red Baron needs to defend himself against that, since you're trying to put an aspect on him. Right, Towel?
Yes, exactly.
This
Since he
is
is-
gonna be difficult. A 3 is not very high against the Red Baron.
I'll use a fate point and use my fly like a phoenix, burn like an inferno.
Oof!
Yes.
Fly like a phoenix. No, that's
Plus two.
that's appropriate.
I gave myself +2, so that's a 5 now.
Okay, that's a little bit. Let's
Nice.
see here. +1 to overcome and creating advantages with vehicles.
Oh, interesting.
That will overcome. That's not defend, right?
Yes. That's not defend.
Not defend.
Overcoming is for abstract obstacles. Defending is against harm.
Then he
attacks.
doesn't have a stunt that helps him defend. Okay, got it. Well,
Okay.
vehicles is already pretty high. Wow. Gonna use my fate point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna re-roll. That's 3 minuses and a neutral.
Yeah.
The Red Baron invokes his most signature aspect, Ace of Aces.
Nice.
That's actually what they called him.
Mm-hmm. I remember something like that. Yeah.
Crap, 1 minus. Alright, you win this round, sir. You create the aspect on him with 1 free invocation.
And what's the aspect called?
Yeah, what are you gonna call the aspect? It has to be something, pretty good, because pterodactyl.
I've got the high ground.
Prehistoric chaser.
Nice.
Okay. Prehistoric chaser, and with 1 free invocation.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
I believe it is the Baron's turn.
Yep. The Baron levels his plane, gets you in his sights, and starts firing.
Oh no. That's my pterodactyl. Oh yeah, we have no cover on this thing.
Nope. We need to use.
Yeah, and you're using your mysteries as a defense skill. And mysteries is not your best skill. And the Red Baron is using his best skill to attack you, so keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not the best roll, but he is the Red Baron, so that's still a pretty good roll in total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that's delightful.
4.
Total.
The difficulty is 4. What did you get?
Okay, I got 2.
That's not so great. Maybe you want to use one of those free invokes, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
So use a
Wait. You can use my boost from the earlier, but or an invoke. Your choice.
You can use them
I use
both.
Okay, and what was the difficulty you said?
4. If you spend the boost, you can make it even, but then he gets a boost on you.
I'll try for. I'm going to use my free invoke and try for a reroll.
Ooh.
Wait, what was your roll?
I had 0 in total.
That's not exactly a bad roll, Chaz.
Yeah, exactly. The chance of getting 2 pluses is, not big.
Yeah, if I were you, either
Take that +2.
either take the boost and the free invoke, or just the boost.
Take just the boost.
Okay,
And
you
hopefully
take the
you can use
boost.
them.
Okay, you take the boost. That makes it. Both of you get a 4. So that means he gets a boost on you. So bullets fly overhead and spook the pterodactyl. He starts thrashing about.
Mm-hmm.
Girl.
Okay.
He's a prehistoric beast. He's never seen bullets before.
Fair enough.
Apparently, the lightning that goes off right next to its head is probably, not that frightening. All right. Do you want to go first, Chess, or shall I?
You go first.
Okay. I've got a plan. Crash the pterodactyl into the Red Baron. I will cover you.
I also
Okay.
have to point out that Secret Santa and his rocket sled are also pretty nearby if you want to do something with that. It's smoking.
Like, call him for help?
I don't know.
Right. I'm going to aim my lightning cannon at the Red Baron and going to invoke Rain of Lead. I'm going to rapid firing. Yes?
We should rename that to Rain of Lightning or something.
Okay. Rain of Lightning. And I'm going to fill the skies with lightning, trying to control the Red Baron's movements. Rolling.
Create an aspect?
Yes, creating an aspect.
Okay. He's gonna defend, of course, with his flying skill.
3 zeros. I am going to... 3 minuses. I'm going to reroll that with when science fails, zap it.
Okay, cool beans. That's one better! You should have taken the +2.
It would have been... Let's see. That gives me... It's only a 4.
4 in total?
You know what? 4 in total, yeah.
Oh, that's not so bad then.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. We still have Prehistoric Chaser.
Yep. Okay, and I am gonna roll for the Red Baron. I roll 1-, meaning you guys are tied.
Then we get the boost.
Yep, you get a boost on him. You're racking up all the boosts.
Okay.
Use the boost to get through.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to dive bomb him with the pterodactyl.
Dive bomb the pterodactyl. Okay.
No, you're going to dive bomb. You're going to dive bomb the Red Baron with the pterodactyl.
Yes. That should destroy the plane.
Wow. Yeah, the Red Baron is right below you at the moment, by the way.
Good.
Flying
Okay,
upwards.
dive of him. Curse you. I got a -2 on my dice.
Yay!
Okay.
I mean, boo!
I'm going to use the Prehistoric Chaser being invoked to reroll.
Okay.
You have had one invocation on that, right?
Yep,
Okay,
it's now
so
gone.
Okay.
Can I use your boost?
Yes, it's yours.
And how much is the boost at?
+2.
+2.
Well, I got a 5 in total then. No.
Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna attack him with the pterodactyl?
I'm going to be dive bombing him. I'm pretty much attacking him.
I want to point out that you can't literally attack with the pterodactyl.
I think
Can we fly really close and then leap onto the Red Baron's flying ship?
Yes!
Because that's our plan.
I'm gonna use this as a maneuver then. You're trying to overcome. I got a 4. Did you say you had a 5?
5.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
enough. You are now boarding the Red Baron's triplane.
And the Red Baron is going, "Was ist das denn?"
You are reenacting the cover of Spirit of the Century. Perfect.
Exactly.
Wait, was there
Except
a
that it's the
pterodactyl
ghost
on the
of the
cover?
Red Baron, another gorilla.
A pterodactyl on the cover of the book?
No, the cover of the book has a gorilla flying a biplane, and heroes are fighting him.
On top of the biplane.
Yep. Oh yeah, and there's also a
Okay.
burning zeppelin on top of in the top. Well, we've got a burning Santa sled instead.
So yeah, close enough.
And now a rogue pterodactyl as no one else is piloting him.
A pterodactyl on the loose.
We'll deal with that problem later.
Alright,
Yes.
you are now on the Red Baron's triplane. Unfortunately, you guys are not wearing seatbelts. And I think it's his turn.
Yep. I grab onto the wiring and pray to God.
And I use Netflix to grab onto someone too.
You see the Red Baron looking at you, surprised, and then he suddenly starts laughing, and he says something in German. But
Yes.
Dr. Stolz hears him shouting, "I like your spirit, sirs!" And he
It is
starts going. He starts doing several barrel rolls.
During the barrel rolls, you hear Dr. Stolz replying, "It is an honor to be fighting with you, sir."
Against you.
Against you, yeah.
Right. Oh yeah,
This-
you're both Prussian nobles.
Exactly.
Okay. That is 2 minuses, and okay, I'm gonna be merciful on you guys and not use any fate points this time. Okay, that's gonna be a difficulty of +4.
Oof. Thankfully,
Okay.
I have some physique.
I can use athletics, right? Or what am I using?
Is it a physique or is it athletics?
I would use physique if I were you, Chaz.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
That's
I'll
your
use
better
physique.
skill.
Okay, I use physique.
You can use either athletics or physique.
Oh, then I'm using athletics since I have a stronger athletics. Go.
Trying to kill me.
Okay. I don't have anything that helps, so I've got a 4. Yes.
Okay, you are slightly unbalanced. He has a boost against you.
Okay.
3 because my dice want to kill me.
Oh no. You need a better dice app.
At least I'm telling the truth.
Wait, what was your total?
I'm a 3 in total.
Ah! Hoo, 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 hoo.
Oh, well.
Yep.
Okay.
There he goes. There goes El Fuego.
Secret Santa, save him.
Oh, fuck. That is delightful.
Okay, if you invoke the Secret Santa on the scene aspect, yes, then he will notice and save you. It'll cost you a fate point.
Yeah, okay, I'll use a fate point and call for Secret Santa's help.
Alright! Secret Santa notice you in your moment of need, and he, as the spirit of giving, he gives you a hand by catching you in his sleigh.
Thank you, senor. I'm most grateful.
Don't mention it!
And Alfredo is holding back all of the excitement for me and Santa right now, as there is a battle going on.
It is indeed an old-fashioned sleigh, but it has a big rocket attached to it. And right next to you, there's a big heavy sack. And in front of you, you notice a guy in a broad barrel-chested man in a thick red coat, wearing a green scarf with white hair, and he's wearing goggles.
Alfredo is holding back all of the excitement for this right now, as he would be freaking out normally, is it? Senor, is there anything in this bag that's expendable?
Well, technically, all of those things are expendable. I can always get more, even though they were pretty important supplies to the poor orphans in this village.
Ah,
And if you
that's
take
your
a
answer.
look at it, it's actually full of like food and other like important supplies needed for like their daily lives.
I see, senor. Then I need you to
There
pull
are
up
some
both of them
farming
again.
tools in there.
No, all of it is a point, senor. Just give me, senor, if you could give me above the barrel, and then I can take it from there.
Don't worry about it, man. I've got more where that come from. Just throw a rake at him or something.
I'll grab a rake and can I do something?
Well,
Okay,
let's say it's a
Frosty
pitchfork.
And I shall throw it.
Well, yeah, you can use physique as shooting, right? That's what your stunt does. Mighty toss.
You have mighty toss.
Mhm.
Let's throw this thing at it. So that is a 6 in total.
Pitchfork.
He never saw it coming.
Fork you, Red Baron.
You never
Too much
expect
of the good place.
this is a strength battle of all time.
Alrighty. Rolling vehicles. I'm sorry, I got a +7.
Ah! Well, now the Baron is in a bit of a pickle because he has a doctor. He's got a Dr. Stolz on his plane who's leveling his lightning cannon and is trying to shoot out the controls, starting at the rear and creeping ever close towards the front.
Yes, and he's
Zap.
desperately trying to shake you.
It's like a dog. It's like a rat caught in the mouth of a dog. It's going. Well,
actually, he doesn't seem that desperate, but then again, you can't see his face because of the scarf and goggles
indeed,
and what have you.
Thankfully, I do not have to aim.
Also, interesting fact: his
Yeah.
ghost is not translucently blue, but translucently red.
Right. The color of Mars. All right. Rolling for shooting.
Okay.
+2, meaning a 6.
I'm wondering what I need to use to dodge in this case.
Yeah, that's a good one because he's got a problem.
Yeah, he can't evade you with his vehicle skill since you're on the vehicle.
Exactly.
And I, for some reason, did not give him athletics, probably because he's a ghost. I did
Exactly.
not think about the situation. Well, he is strapped in. Okay, I'm just gonna roll athletics then without any modifiers.
This should be hilarious.
See if he can duck in time. And he has the ethereal form stunt, which allows him to move
Yeah.
through solid matter, but electricity is not solid matter.
Also, make for a point, I'm shooting the airplane mostly.
Ah, you're shooting the airplane. Oh, that makes it.
Yes.
That makes it even more confusing.
I'd say, well, just to roll for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just make a
Plus
+0
0,
roll.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna invoke.
Call it luck.
Wait, he doesn't have any aspects. Wait, hold on. He didn't give him an aspect for his plane? Apparently not. Okay, this is a problem. Okay, then, +2. What did you roll?
A 6.
Oh!
Also,
So,
it's weapons too, by the way.
That's 4 stress, -2 because of a certain stunt he has. That's 2, but that's still 4.
Because weapons too, yeah. Zap.
I'm gonna take out his last stress box and give him a mild consequence. What will you call the mild consequence since you caused it?
I'm on fire!
It's a mild consequence.
Yeah. Sorry?
It's a mild consequence.
Okay. Frazzled by lightning. Oh, lightning, no. Jolted.
Lightning struck!
Okay, sure.
Okay, his equipment is somewhat damaged. Here I'm go, Scheisse! Right, and now it's his turn.
Okay.
And, he gets out a spectral revolver.
Now it's my turn to go. Scheisse.
Bang, bang.
I make myself as small as possible. Hugging the flimsy wood and cloth wings. I'm going to use stealth to defend.
You can't do that.
What can I defend with then?
Athletics or
Sure.
You can't. You can defend with shooting. You have an aspect for that. I mean, a stunt.
Right. Yes, I've forgotten about it. Thank you.
Luckily, I know your stats better than you do, apparently.
I was thinking narratively, but yeah, okay. I see him, he brings his pistol, I go, Scheiße! Bring out the lightning gun and just blam, 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 blam! And zap, zap, zap!
Yeah. Okay, what did
Oh,
you
nice! A 5.
get? You beat him by 2, is that enough for a boost?
No.
No, that's not enough. No, you need to do it with style, that's not enough. Yeah, you just dodged the spectral bullets.
Yeah, I don't get a boost? No, that was style, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's only the
plus
attack,
3, it's
right.
plus 3 at least.
Yeah. So close.
Yes. Indeed. And it seems the Red Baron is now very distracted, and he's actually not making any fancy maneuvers. Maybe Fuego can take advantage of that.
Okay. Yes, I can probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so is he still above us, or where is he now?
Let's say that the rocket sleigh is now behind him.
Okay, do this. Uppercut the plane.
Uppercut.
That was the idea, but we're just behind him, so so I don't think I can. I'll say I can uppercut a plane when it's right in.
Okay, elbow drop the plane. Elbow
Okay.
drop it.
Yeah, exactly. You are very athletic, right? Just leap up into the air and stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Or are you a risky? Or are you a risk? Are you not a risk taker? Maybe.
I stand up in a chair. I hop onto the front of the sleigh, and then I jump in there onto the thing and try to catch on and try to jump under the wing and try to get back on.
Elbow drop the wing. Elbow drop the wing.
You're not gonna attack the plane?
To the wing, will I still be able to stay on the plane, or?
You could always just have hope that Secret Santa will catch you again. Maybe you can give him like a warning that like when I fall, catch me or something.
I'll tell him if I fall again, could you catch me again?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Give him the thumbs up, and I jump off the sleigh and try to elbow drop one of the wings of the plane.
Alright, and then you notice like Secret Santa like shooting like a worried glance at his equipment, which is like red all over, but he's like not telling you all about that. I mean the readings like on his dashboard. I mean. All right.
Well,
go ahead.
Okay, rolling fighting.
Yep.
Okay, and also I'm also using my math stunt, so my elbow is also on fire as I'm doing this. So that's a
fiery elbow drop.
That's a 3 in total.
How much in total?
I got a -1 in a row.
Only 2. Yeah, that's not so great. Doesn't your mask give you a +1 on
A 3 in total because of +1.
Ah, okay. So +3, right?
+3.
Okay. I'm sorry, you missed and you fall.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Secret Santa like shouts at you through the air. Could you put out your fiery elbow, please?
Yes, I can do
Alright,
that.
so here I come, and he like catches you in like luckily very pillowy, comfy seats.
Okay, yeah, but my elbow's out before I go in the sleigh.
He was a little reluctant to catch you with your flaming elbow on.
Yeah, but still something you can turn off and on and off again.
Yeah.
This is silly. Alright.
You think?
Okay, is it my turn?
Stolz, yeah.
Okay. The gun swivels to the left. I aim for the engine. I wait for it, build up the charge. You can see as bullets fly up over my head, and then I release the most powerful lightning shot of all, I hope.
We'll see.
Look, senor.
Kaplowy! +2. That would be a 6 for damage.
Alright. Okay, next time he's gonna try to kick you off because this is not working in his favor to have you on the plane.
Mm-hmm. I'm probably going to invoke the roll for it.
Actually, it makes sense for you to roll athletics every turn. So do that first, even if he's not maneuvering. It's still you're holding on to a plane.
Sure. So I'm going to 1 moment. My
You're at
shooting
6,
is
right?
6.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
We'll remember that. So don't worry.
And I'm going to invoke lightning struck on that. And here's my athletics. Oh,
that's enough.
lucky dog.
That's
6.
That's enough. Okay.
So the 6 plus 2 is 8 for the shooting.
Okay, I'm gonna use a fate point. Yeah.
Yeah. I would too.
That's a 3, still against the 6, right?
I'm invoking lightning struck.
That's against an 8 then?
Yes.
Oh boy.
So there'll be a 5.
5 stress. Wait, is that counting your lightning extra damage? Your extra stress?
No, I've forgotten that. That will be a 7.
God damn it! Okay, yeah. That is a 7, so that's a 5 in total, minus his special stunt. That's quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might even be a major consequence.
Is he now on fire?
Yeah, now he's on fire.
Oh, I know something better. Flying bonfire.
7. Wait, I said 5, right?
Yes, it started off with a shooting of
Okay.
8 plus 2 from weapon.
In that case, I'm gonna remove his first box and give him a moderate consequence. Slightly on fire.
I would love to have a flying bonfire moment, but sure.
How about we call it smoking?
Oh, yes. Smoking.
So maybe you can invoke that to have like smoke in his eyes at the right moment and stuff like that.
Yes.
Because remember, when you create a consequence, you also get a free invoke on it.
I know. Yes.
Alright. So yeah, and now he's gonna try to kick you off. He's gonna use vehicles and doing what he does best.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy maneuvering. He laughs at you. Is that gonna be enough?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm feeling like super risky. I'm gonna like use my last fate point to take that up to an 8.
Okay, and what do I need to roll to, hold on?
Okay, maybe I overdid it slightly because your athletics is not that super good, but still, 8 against your athletics.
I am taking that tumble.
Okay.
So yeah, I disappear into the smoke, and it goes. I applaud, and he probably goes close for a moment in his flying, smoking crate.
All right, so you're tumbling.
Yes, lost. Smoke is everywhere. I'm lost in it. Next turn, we'll see what happens.
Oh no, your friend's in trouble! Secret Santa shouts.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Secret Santa is trying to catch up with the falling Dr. Stolz. That takes you out of range of the red triplane. How do you feel about that, Chaz?
My friend comes first, then I jump, then comes the Baron.
Okay, do you think you can do anything useful this turn?
Is it possible to try? Do I see what a pterodactyl is?
No.
Can I possibly try to use mysteries to try to whistle for him?
If you're willing to spend a fate point for it, sure. It's your final fate point, unless you want to do it at a cost.
Overly affectionate pterodactyl. I like the idea of that.
Can that be a cost overly affectionate pterodactyl?
But yeah, you need to decide if you're willing to pay your last fate point or to accept a consequence. No, not a consequence, a cost.
Which could be a consequence or
could
something
be.
else.
Yeah.
shall use my last fate point to call him.
Okay,
Sure.
good. He comes back, and I guess you're gonna have him catch Dr. Stolz.
Catch Dr. Schultz.
In that case, you have to roll mysteries to see if he's fast enough.
You can do it, boy. Oh, yeah, you can.
What did
If
you
in
roll?
total,
How much?
I rolled 3 pluses.
Okay, that's a
Nice.
5 in total. Yeah, he catches him.
The dice have...
Okay. As the pterodactyl swoops in, you see, as Dr. Stolz falls out of the smoke plume, you see me just, lazily just hanging there, looking up, aiming my gun, powering up, aiming, fire! Just, ignoring the ground and the whole falling bit.
Alright.
I have a good will.
Okay.
So
Go
yes,
ahead.
I am going to shoot at the Baron.
And now he has more maneuverability
Mhm.
against your attack.
Hold on, one of my dice is weird.
Really? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me look at it. Let that doctor have a look at it. The dice doctor. Oh yeah, you're right. That is weird. We rolled that one. It's on its side. Weird.
It's on the side.
On a corner, even. Huh. Okay, that's a complete neutral. Oh, I do not need a fate point for that.
I'm going to spend a fate point to add +2 to it. Using when science fails, zap it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait.
Actually,
just lo-
why are
I-
you doing that? Why don't you use one of your free invokes? Like for smoking or something.
Oh, yes. Smoking. Yeah,
Use
you're
them
right.
both.
Actually, yeah, I'll use them both since I spent my...
Gulp?
Yeah. Sorry, that
How
would
much
be
is that in
4
total then?
That would be an 8 in total. 4, 2 from the invoke, and 2 from the smoking. Yeah, 8.
Then you're tied, but you have weapons too on your attack, so you still deal 2 damage to him. Then again, he has armor too, so 0.
Yeah. Okay, I have a boost then for the next one.
No.
And of course...
Oh yeah, you're technically tied. So you can
Yeah.
get a boost, but still do damage technically.
Yeah,
Huh, weird. Okay,
but
yeah,
the
you
armor
get a boost.
ignores it.
Yeah.
Of course, the Red Baron suddenly gets shot from below and he goes, wait, what?
Yeah.
And you see this Dr. Stolz just falling to his doom and shooting at him. Pew, pew, pew,
Yeah, he
pew.
didn't notice that at first because of all the smoke in his face.
Yeah, exactly. And then it goes, wait, what?
Yeah.
Where did that lightning bolt come from? Oh, wait.
Excellent. All right,
Did I
I think
make-
it's I think it's his
Yeah,
turn
next.
again, and then you get caught by the pterodactyl.
Yeah. Oof!
Okay, he starts coming down, and he thinks you quite an interesting challenge. Challenge, Dr. Stolz, and he starts firing his machine gun at you.
Okay. I'm going to cover for Betsy by throwing up a electromagnetic lightning shield before me.
Good idea.
Zap, 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 zap. Okay, that's a 3. Betsy does not like having lightning going off next to her head.
3? Ah, okay.
Yeah,
then.
only 3.
In that case, I have beaten you with style, my friend. That is indeed 3 stress.
Okay, I suggest that Betsy goes down.
Yep.
Darko.
Yep, but Betsy only has 1 stress track, so that's still 2 remaining.
Okay, I'll take those 2. Not a problem.
Pterodactyl, no.
What is this?
Alright. Take away your number 2 box.
Okay.
You're falling!
Eee!
And the pterodactyl vanishes because it was technically still a spiritual entity.
Okay. I'm going to return to lay on my back and aim for the Baron.
Oh, wow.
Alright, what does El Fuego do? You notice that your pterodactyl has been disintegrated and your friend is falling once again.
I tell Secret Santa to go try to catch him while I pull out the hole and throw it at the Baron.
Alright. What do you pull out?
A hoe.
A hoe.
Not a person, a hoe.
No. He does not have people in his sack. Alright. He is not Krampus.
So,
Hey.
am I role-playing my last my last aspect, by the way?
Okay, so anyways, I got 3.
Role-playing your last... when science fails, shoot it? Yeah.
No, that and insane.
Yeah, that too. What did you get, Chaz?
Because I rolled 2 negatives.
Ay.
I got 3 in total, so...
I, on the other hand, have a 7, so the Red Baron gains a boost on you.
God dang it, he dodged the hoe.
Yep. And he notices that and makes an impressive loop-de-loop, and he's now behind Secret Santa again.
This is going downhill.
Yep, down to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, whose turn is it?
It is the turn of the Red Baron.
Okay.
Yes, and he has a boost on you, so he's gonna start firing on Secret Santa, whose sleigh is already severely damaged.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is going to be either hilarious or insane, or both.
Actually,
We're running low on fate points, so that should be interesting.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
fate point.
Chaz has no more fate, but yeah, maybe start creating some aspects. And I'm
Will
maybe
do.
gonna have to make my first roll for Secret Santa. Okay, that's still a +6. Let me quickly get out Secret Santa's stats out of the Spirit of the Season book. Let's see here. Pilot at +3. Okay.
Good job.
Maybe hope for you yet. Or not.
Use
+2.
a fate point.
Okay, I'm gonna assume maybe Secret Santa has a few fate points. And he's gonna use his last one. Let's see here. Should I reroll or a +2? What a dilemma.
What did you roll?
I rolled a -1 in total.
Yeah, it's a toss-up. It could be...
Yep, taking a risk, re-rolling. Aha! That's not so bad! Now it's a +4.
Oh,
That's
nice.
still the same result as if I've used a +2, but still. Could have been worse. That's still against the +6 though, so he does land a hit. And
Oh, yeah. 2 damage, at least.
the rocket sleigh is now critically damaged and starts catching a little bit of fire. One more hit and you're done for.
Ooh, boy. Alright.
Okay, the Baron's behind us now, right?
Yep.
So he's coming towards it.
Yes. You can jump
Okay.
into him.
Yep, that's my plan.
I shall give you covering fire!
Yep, I shall do this again. I
Oh, you're
jump
dropping
off.
too quickly.
I
Are
will...
you dropping too quickly from me? No. Yeah.
No, Stolz is
Okay.
dropping too quickly.
I did build a range increasement on the Sturmstarkschuss.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can technically hit them forever. Yeah, you turn it into a sniper rifle.
Yes. Yeah, indeed, basically long range. So I'm going to shoot around the Red Baron, so that if he dodges my compatriot, he takes damage. Basically,
Okay.
covering fire.
What does El Fuego do?
I jump off the sleigh and go for his signature move, the Phoenix dive, and try to dive at the Baron himself.
Okay. You're gonna
Okay.
attack him dead on. Interesting.
Right, I'll roll first because I have a supporting action. Go. Okay, that is a 6 in total, because I'm creating an advantage.
Yep, that works. Wait, hold on. I need to reroll for the Baron.
Zap, zap, zap. Thunderstorm barrage!
Or are you trying to create an aspect for your friend?
I'm creating aspect for my friend, yes.
Okay, then it just works and you get 2 free invokes.
Cool. It is surrounded by the storm. Hey. Oh, ik word de boost. Huh.
How about shielded by the storm?
Shielded by the storm. Yes.
Yes.
Two
Okay.
invokes. Enjoy.
That's really
Okay.
useful.
It jumps up and goes at him, and also, of course, he's on fire as he's coming down at the Baron. So, okay, rolling, fighting.
Yes.
I'm deleting prehistoric chasers since that makes no more sense.
Correct?
Okay, okay, get -1 in my roll. Should I?
Yeah, well, use one of the free invokes to turn that -1
Yes.
into a +1.
Yep, I'll use that and do that, and then okay, plus so that be in total then with everything.
You could
much?
use both.
How much?
If I'm adding everything right now. I used the thing for I used the free evoke for a +2.
One shielded by the storm. Check.
Yeah, but what's your total then? A 5? I can't hear you, Chaz.
5.
Okay, it is
I
5. Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, the Red Baron's vehicle skill is already a 5, but then again, let's see how
Oei.
I rolled a neutral. You are tied.
That's a boost.
But I'm gonna say that you know what? If you're willing to immediately lose your boost, you're on his plane. You didn't hurt him, but you're on his plane.
I'll lose the boost so I can be on this plane.
Yep. Okay, you missed
Cool.
him, but you're holding on to one of the wings.
Yes, the support struts.
Also, don't forget I'm on fire, so now the plane's even more on fire.
Whoosh! Oh no!
Actually,
Yeah, that does indeed say that. It does indeed say on your stunt that it may cause like
Color damage.
yeah, collateral damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who's next?
The Baron.
The Baron.
Okay. Now, there's a Utadori on his wing, who's on fire.
And wait, you know what? I'll first roll for Secret Santa, see if he can catch Stolz, since Stolz is like dropping pretty quickly.
Mhm.
Alright, let's see. Ooh, wow! He gets a lucky break, a +6 on his vehicle's roll.
Oh, nice. Oof.
Yeah. He catches
I
you, but you are in a slightly on fire sleigh now.
Okay.
Got you!
Thank you.
Unfortunately, we still seem to be dropping. Oh no!
Well, it is a good thing. Your sleigh is not made out of magic.
Why?
Because I know science!
Well, get to work then.
Of course.
All right, and he tells you there's a compartment with some tools in it behind the seat and stuff like that.
All right. I take off the hatch. Use it to repair the sleigh with.
Okay, and meanwhile, the Red Baron tries to shake off El Fuego. You have to contend with a difficulty of +4.
Okay, and which one am I rolling?
As he starts using the barrel roll.
To roll with?
I'd use either athletics or physique. I'd use physique in your case.
Physique. That's a +6.
All right, you managed to hold on. And he curses in German. All right, cool. Next turn. Who would like to go?
Okay.
You go.
Okay, I'm on his plane.
Yep.
Yes. You're shielded by the storm. Make use of it.
And you're still flying through a blizzard.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I only have shorts on. This a delightful day.
But you are surrounded by fire, so I don't think it's a problem for you.
Okay, I
don't
hold
think
on
it's-
tight.
Mhm.
I hold on tight with one hand, take my other hand, completely on fire, and punch into the plane.
No.
Also, I don't think exposure is a problem in this case.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay. I need to punch the plane.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, okay, that's epic. And all pluses, so...
Oh.
You shielded by the storm.
Yeah, also you
Use-
should by the stone
use
for a plus
aspect.
2.
Oh no, neutral.
Hey, then...
What's your total
That's enough.
number?
10 total.
10?
A 9.
A 9. Okay.
Nine.
No, 10 actually, sorry, 10.
Okay, that
10.
becomes an 8. If I take out that box, it becomes a 6. I have to pay major consequence.
And don't forget, it's the plus 2 extra stress because of the fire attack.
Oh, you didn't count that. That takes out
Yeah,
his,
the 2 extra, 2...
his major
the other-
consequence. Yeah, I guess that means his plane starts crashing. He's out.
Yes. Well done.
His plane is on fire. It is tumbling to the ground along with El Fuego. Oh no!
I look at the spirit and say, Senor, it was delayed for the fight you. And then I let go of the plane and let him crash.
He shouts something at you in German, which you don't understand, but it sounded respectful.
I am going to science the hell out of this, out of the rocket sled, and then quickly patch it up with lightning, elbow grease, and hatches that I pull off, hatches and side panning that I pull off the rest of the cards. At the end, we're just sitting on a big rocket at the end, because, you know.
Yep. I love that quote. I'm gonna science the hell out of this.
Yes,
Take an extra fate point.
Good. Let's roll it and see if I can actually fix the damn thing. I'm going to add 1 fate point for a +2 because known designer of doomsday devices.
All right, and that gives you a total of, because I wasn't paying attention.
Oh yes, 7.
Yep. With lightning speed, you patch it back together, and Secret Santa goes, all right, let's punch it, and he like pulls the lever, and suddenly whoosh, the extra nitro thrusters kick in, and it flies like a rocket straight towards El Fuego and catches him in the nick of time. While meanwhile, we see the burning red triplane tumbling through the ground and crashing into the hills of that place we were in. Fuck, I ruined my epic description.
It was good. It is good. It is good.
I forgot where we were.
Teringhausen. Trichting? Yeah, Trichting.
Trichtingshausen. Yeah, it crashes into the hills of Trichtingshausen.
Trichtingshausen. Good. And I've made exhaust nozzles, and now you have a Flammenwerfer Santa. Look.
Thanks a lot.
I pull the lever, and there's just fire all over the place.
And
What?
Santa quickly puts down the rocket sled to make some urgent repairs and put out the fire.
There are trees now on fire. Wherever we flew, there are now trees on fire.
So okay, next scene we see
Holy night!
yeah, Secret Santa shaking all your hands. He's like, "Thank you for your help, friend. Nick Saint's the name."
It's an honor to meet you, sir. I am El Fuego de la Justicia.
Yes, you're Centurions, aren't you?
Yes,
Yes,
jawohl,
senor.
indeed. And I am Dr. Stolz. If you need an upgrade for your vehicle, I am willing to help you.
Oh, Oh, that's very kind of you, but that won't be necessary.
Missiles will be the next one. Self-guided rocket
No,
bombs.
no. I'm a man who's all about giving to people in need. I don't need any weapons like that.
I know. Rocket-propelled presents.
Well, getting the presents there. So, talking about which, it's almost midnight. He looks on his watch. I'm sorry, fellas. Really, thank you a lot for your help, but I must get going. All of these supplies aren't going to reach the poor in time.
Go.
I need to hurry.
Go, Nick States. Go. Do not waste time with us.
All right, and he
It
thanks
takes
you
another
again
beat
for
to
your help, and
goodbye.
he hops back onto his rocket sleigh. And he's off.
Flammenwerfer.
We have saved Christmas.
And right behind you,
Oh, yeah.
you hear, "Hey guys, I managed to fix Lucy. Hey, who was that guy?
That was Santa Claus.
Where is his reindeer?"
He's got a new rocket sled. It goes faster and it has Flammenwerfer.
I see. Well, isn't that just peachy? Anyway, I got Lucy back up and running. Hey, where's the other German guy?
We lost him in the castle. Have you seen him?
Meanwhile, goddammit, I forgot again how that. And meanwhile, in nearby Trichtinghausen, we see a very enthusiastic German man handing out beer to the poor orphans.
Oh, God!
Perfect.
And helping them to fix their leaking roof.
Oh, and teaching them how to think for the force of philosopher.
Yes, and he tells them a very philosophical tale about the false nature of Christmas. Something like that.
God.
Oh my God, yes. I think this is a good place to end the session.
Yep.
And then there are two Centurions suddenly bursting through the door and dragging him along. There you are. Yes, and let's say that you eventually discovered that there was like some enchantment placed on his mind, and El Fuego used his arcane knowledge to remove the curse.
Yes.
Slapped him. They slapped him a whole bunch of fire.
Fire slap!
And I am building lightning cannons for Lucy.
Okay. Nice.
Und rocket-propelled bombs.
Oh, God.
And then in the hills of Trichtenstein, we see a burning wreckage, and out of this burning wreckage, a ghostly figure walks away, and in front of him appears a shining gateway, a doorway. And he looks behind him one final time. He pulls down his scarf, and you see him smiling, and he says, "Danke, mein Freund." And he steps into the shining gateway and vanishes.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, and then. Oh no, wait. Hold on. Yeah, okay. And thus brings us to the end of our exciting adventure of Santa Claus versus the Red Baron. But who knows what other evil machinations Professor Kraken has up his sleeve. It seems the Centurions still have to deal with him. But for now, they can rest easy knowing that Christmas is saved, and the poor children of Trichtenhausen have food to put in their bellies. Merry Christmas, Centurions, and until next time.
Nice.
All right.
I enjoyed myself enormously.
Yeah, that was way more Spirit of the Century than Mystery of Monster Island.
Yes, I know. We just did. I summoned a pterodactyl. We're going to ride it into battle.
Yeah, I'm so glad I told Chaz he could do that.
Yes,
Because
that
he clearly did not know that was possible.
Yes.
Yeah, I did not think about that before.
Yep.
And the poor pterodactyl died, though.
Yeah.
Again.
But no,
Yeah.
Chaz, you should look up the cover of Spirit of the Century on Google. Then you'll see what we were talking about. That was very similar to what happened in today's adventure.
Century cover.
Yep. You'll see.
Looking it up now.
Yes, it is. Oh, it's on the Wikipedia.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember it's hard to find a good quality image. For some
So
reason.
yeah, it isn't. Yeah, that's totally us.
Oh wow, that is awesome. There's a cowboy in that and with a flying robot.
Cowboy
What's
and a
up, Jack?
flying robot?
The top of the plane that has a cowboy hat on.
Oh yes, that's Race to Adventure, the Spirit of the Century
Oh
exploration
that's
game.
no, that's the wrong
Okay,
one.
look the wrong one. I'm sorry.
Hold on,
Nah,
hold
that's
on.
That's the wrong one. No, you
Okay,
need to
now-
look at the
okay.
regular Spirit of the Century one.
Hold on.
Okay,
Press
now I
one
see
shot. And of course, Wikipedia. There we go.
Yes. Okay, I see now.
I like
Yeah.
it though, when you look at Spirit of the Century, one of the first results you get is one of our videos.
Yes, that is hilarious.
Yeah!
Yeah. We should totally put this up. Yeah, totally put this up as well.
Yeah.
Let's see if those two become the main hits for Spirit of the Century. And people going, I want some of that.
I want to fly pterodactyl against the Red Baron.
Yes.
Yeah, who doesn't want to do that?
I mean, yes. Just yes. And of course,
Unfortunately, none of you had a jetpack. That would have helped in this adventure.
true.
Yeah, a one.
But this one was way more daring.
Yes, indeed.
I was hoping you were gonna try to jump on that plane. And you did. You did not disappoint.
Punched a hole for it.
Yeah.
Oh, and spoiler, little no, it's not a spoiler, it already happened. Inside knowledge, shall we say, the ghost of Christmas future, no wait, not Christmas future, the ghost of Germany's future was secretly Hitler.
Ah, right.
Yes.
I would
So
have not.
Hitler tried to convince Stolz to join his side.
I'd expected a little bit more, fury and anger from a Hitler.
Yeah, it's not the 30s yet.
Hmm.
He's not angry enough yet.
Ah, he's still mellow, check. That's also a good
yeah, and I
question.
didn't want to make it too obvious, and I don't know, maybe my Hitler's not too good, but maybe that's a good thing.
Good thing.
Yes, let's start with that, yeah.
All right. Anyway, guys, I had a ton of fun, but we come to
Likewise.
the end of today's adventure. So say goodnight, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Yes, everybody.
Yes, and everybody have happy holidays.
Yes.
And tune in next time when we'll probably be playing our actual Christmas special of Inspectors, probably after Christmas and probably after the New Year, seeing as how our games go. But until next time,
Yep.
keep on rolling those dice. Hello, Ramsey here again, and I have for you the credits. You've been listening to Radio Multiverse RPG episode 126, which is also episode 7 of Spirit of the Century. Today's music. The opening theme you heard at the beginning is called Take a Chance by Kevin MacLeod from Incompetech.com. And the theme that's played during the title reveal is from a show from 1944 called Suspense. And the ending theme you're listening to right now is called Norlin Slova by Jerris from the site ccmixter.org. And the radio static you may have been hearing has been made by Janelet Glow from freesound.org. And the game we played today was called Spirit of the Century, and it's powered by the Fate system. Both the setting and the system is from Evil Hat Productions. And the character Nick Saint, aka Secret Santa, is from Spirit of the Season, which is a joint production from Atomic Sock, Monkey Press, and Evil Hat. And as always, I'd like to stress that we are not affiliated or sponsored by any of the previously mentioned people or companies. But I would like to give a special shout out to the people at the Conversations Network who made the Levelator software, which makes my job so much easier. And for the people at home wondering, the game we played today, we weren't using the regular Spirit of the Century rules, because those are a pretty old version of the Fate rules. So I used a slightly more updated version of Fate, but I did throw in a few old skills like mysteries, science, and academics. So yeah. In any case, thank you for listening to this episode. Season's greetings, and we'll hope to see you again next time. And don't forget to keep on rolling those dice.